KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Line run 90 feet away for the Phillies. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball right side. Edman up and over. And a low throw dug out by Freeman. He held the bag, and the game is over. On a bad throw, Freeman saves the Dodgers. If he doesn't make that play, the tying run scores, and LA hangs on 4-3, and they have a stranglehold on the series, 2-0.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
I really, really love that UCLA story so much. And, I mean, I guess now we're ridiculing the fact that the fans didn't come onto the field and tear down the goalpost.
Are you so sensitive today?
They
because
did
I think
come
you guys,
onto the
I think you
field.
guys are way off on
We're
this
just
one.
doing bits.
No. I'm
Cappy,
taking it personally.
They did come down onto the field. There just wasn't enough of them to
Right,
take
they
the
got plugged
goalposts
off
down.
very quickly.
Yeah.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
A little sabor? Give me a freaking break.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the widow on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Shotgun for Trevor. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Dropping is Trevor. Looking, steps up. He's going to run it. Trevor to the 5-yard line. First thing on his feet. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, a 10-yard touchdown run. And Jacksonville is in the end zone again.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right now.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
Not even joking.
I honestly, the disrespect for what these guys did this weekend just bothers me.
Bit boy.
7:02 and 15 seconds. Good morning. Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on a Tuesday.
Look at you in a suit.
Sedano, good morning. Oh,
Good morning.
Cappy's got the bullhorn.
Oh.
Been
Are
a
we gonna
while.
Are we going to do Love Boat in the 9 o'clock hour in the YouTube?
Well, the Love Boat, I feel Mason and Ireland miss it the most.
Oh, because I hear the crosstalk with Mason Island, super crosstalk.
They don't have the Love Boat.
And they go, woo, 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 and then there's no love, and it's just not the same.
Instead of the Love Boat, DeMarco should go, don't play that, bro.
Rolls downhill, don't disobey me, bro.
Rolls downhill.
We
That
talked-
should be the.
We
that should be
talked
the
about this. The Dodgers. What a night last night in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
The Dodgers take a 2-0 series lead. Shidano.
Yeah.
Bergie. Should we start with Bergie?
Well, we should, because I want to hear how much wheel play talk there was during the Blue Review. And I want to hear, clearly Freddie saved the game. There's no question about that with that terrible throw by Tommy Edman. Poor Tommy Edman. He would have been the GOAT of all GOATs.
When you saw that throw, though, let me ask you guys all a question. When you saw that throw, what was the first thing that came to your mind?
I'm like, oh my God, they're going to lose the game. Yeah, like this is going to be a disaster. They're going to end up losing this game. He's going to throw this away. Yeah,
Bergie,
like I thought Chuck Knobloch immediately.
Oh, okay, so Chuck Knobloch for George.
Yeah.
Bergie,
Knobloch.
Oh, Knobloch also.
Yeah, Knobloch. For
okay,
me, for sure.
I was wondering if Dodger fans were thinking like Steve Sachs.
Yeah, Steve Sachs. Chuck Knobloch is a little more. Steve Sachs is certainly the Dodger reference,
Right.
But Chuck Knobloch is the more recent,
the Yankee
reference.
version. But when he threw that,
no,
ball,
not even Yankee version. It's just way more recent. Yeah.
Yes, but I'm thinking Dodger history here. When I saw that throw, I was like, this guy is so clutch. This guy could play, center field if it wasn't for like an ankle that's bothering him.
Right.
He can be in so many places. He does so much for this team. Bro, what are you doing? And Freddie with an incredible save. And there was a part of me that was wondering, did he come off the bag?
Oh, yeah. I was scared for that
Oh
part,
yeah,
too.
yeah, for sure. There was a part where thank God the replay showed that his foot was on the bag. But yeah, I thought for a second he might have come off the bag.
There is not one first baseman that I trust more than Freddie Freeman to make that type of play. He's so good at that pig play. And he says, apparently, I saw people talking about it. They were talking to Freddie not too long ago on one of the news shows, and he He said that's a thing he practices every single day. Those pick plays. He's constantly going in there and like every day.
Well, you have to.
Yeah,
right.
But I don't think I don't think every first baseman does.
No,
I mean
probably not. But I'm just saying, like what I'm saying that separates the good ones. Like,
yes.
So I'll give you an example. You can make the case the greatest shot in NBA Finals history was Ray Allen, right? Like Ray Allen hits this shot off a LeBron miss. Chris Bosh gets a rebound. Ray Allen literally, there's time is running out, right? He is backpedaling to the three-point line and has to catch it and shoot it in one motion to tie the game in a Game 6 in the NBA Finals. And, after the game, like, I remember LeBron and those guys saying, like, he practices that every day. He is literally puts himself on the floor, stands up, runs, sprints backwards, and has someone pass him the ball and shoot it in one motion, and he doesn't even have to look down at the three-point line or whether he's in bounds. And so that's what I'm saying. Like Ray Allen is before Steph Curry, Ray Allen was arguably the greatest three-point shooter in the history of the sport. Freddie Freeman is one of the greatest defensive players in the history of Major League Baseball at first base. When you are that good at what you do, it's not by accident. It's because you're so meticulous and almost wired so crazily that you do those things just in case it happens in a game.
Yeah, but you want to know something? Like, we're all talking about Freddie Freeman because that was the last play.
It was phenomenal.
And it was a great play.
Phenomenal.
It was an outstanding play. There's no doubt about it. And it's what ended the game, right? Because there was a lot of stress in that moment because I'm sure Dodger fans were experiencing this last night when they're like, oh, no. Wait, is this bullpen going to come in here and blow this thing up?
Oh,
yeah.
It
was a brilliant pitching performance on both sides, really,
right.
Yeah. But you want to know, for me, there are two other defensive plays in this game that I'll walk away from.
The wheel play?
The wheel play, but, first of all, you talk about, like, practicing.
They don't practice that.
They do not practice.
Well, this is my point. So
Yeah.
Freddie Freeman practices, digging out these balls that are, one-hoppers to first base, right? When you look at Max Muncy, and everybody's going to talk about the wheel play. Everybody's going to call it the wheel play, right? But when you look at what
he called it the wheel play.
Yeah. But what I want to point out is this. When you look at Max Muncy, the way for a guy his age, who's dealt with his injuries, who's a little, just an ounce plump, you know what I mean? You don't look at him as like a world-class athlete.
Are you fat shaming him?
No, not at all. I'm crediting
What's wrong
him.
with you?
I'm crediting him because here's the amazing part of the play, is that when he rushes the bunt, his body is literally turned to third base before he even really collects the ball.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep, yeah.
Like he rushes the batter,
Yeah.
the ball is rolling, his body is turned, and he makes a perfect throw. So that play, it's a little under the radar now only because of the Freddie play, and also the Miguel Rojas play at third base where he dives onto third base.
That was actually a dumb play, but he got there.
But it was an amazing play, right? Because it took. Think about it, that he could have thrown the ball a lot faster and gotten the runner a lot easier.
Yes.
But he made a spectacular play. So the defense really did come to the rescue in this game in so many ways.
Completely.
Right. And by the way, they ran the wheel play because Mookie Betts told them to run the wheel play. What's interesting when the Dodgers were in the last series, we spent a lot of time, discussing Mookie Betts' issues at the plate, right? But and we even discussed that maybe that he should go back to his natural position in the outfield and this, that, and the other. Boog Sciambi during that series mentioned something, and I mean, I've known him forever, so I know he's right. And then I still looked it up just because it was so astonishing I couldn't believe it. No one had more runs saved at shortstop this year than Mookie Betts.
He was a lead at shortstop this year.
Yeah.
And it wasn't at the beginning. It actually kind of the latter part of the year is where he really, really became that much better.
Over the span of the season, he saved more runs than anyone at shortstop, and that was astonishing to hear. Because it's just like you think your own confirmation bias, which is he's struggling at the plate, it's not his natural position. But to Greg's point, he was absolutely elite, and he's the guy that Max Muncy said in his postgame. Like Mookie told us, we got to run the wheel play there, and he so for him to be the guy to make that suggestion, because he's the one that's going to have to take the brunt of it when Castellanos is going to slide right into his ass. You know what I mean? So, like, that just goes to show you what kind of player Mookie Betts is that he's been able to shift positions, be elite at shortstop, which is crazy to think, right? And even though, to your point, it has not been a smooth transition per se, and then suggest that play in the moment that mattered the most and really shifted the series. Because 1-1, who the hell knows what's going to happen? 2-0, you feel pretty damn good about your situation.
I mean, the baseball acumen, you know what I mean? Like the smarts. You know, you teach kids in Little League, George. I know you're dealing with Little League right now. You teach kids, have a plan. Okay, when you go to the plate, have a plan. Mm-hmm. When you're at shortstop and you see that there's a runner on second, but third is open, and if the ball comes to you, know where you're going to go with the ball, given how many outs there are and who's on base, et cetera. Have a plan. Mookie Betts played quarterback last night to that entire infield. And then, according to the way they told the story afterwards, is Dave comes out and they're like, yo, we think we'll play here. And he's like, yeah, great idea, fellas. Let's do that. And it just worked out so spectacularly. But for me, again, it all starts with the incredible play by Muncy, because for him to get up and be able to field that ball and then throw the perfect strike to Mookie, where Mookie, by the way, kind of gets run over in the process, right? Like there was a part of me, I was like, oh, man, I hope he's not hurt. But, man, just what a night last night for the Dodgers.
There were so many things that had to go absolutely right in that wheel play that they were talking about. And I loved hearing it from all different perspectives, too, from Mookie, from Freddie, from Muncy, from everybody. That, like, Muncy had to be running down way before the pitch was even thrown. Yeah, he had to anticipate it. Yeah. Mookie had to get over to third. Freddie also had to be completely in position to come up if it went up the first base side. But after it didn't happen, he sprinted over to second to keep Stott at first instead of having a free base going to second base. That whole play was just really incredible to watch, especially from the overhead view.
Yeah,
It was just phenomenal.
When was the last time you guys heard the phrase, the wheel play?
That was the only time I've ever heard it.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
Because
no, I mean, I've heard it, but it's been a long time.
Right, well, that's my point.
And honestly, it's probably been the last time I heard it was probably when pitchers used to hit.
Yeah, I can't remember. Like when they started talking about it last night, you guys know how I've been complaining about how sweeper is this brand new made up word in baseball.
Really not brand new or made up.
I was going to bring that up to you yesterday, Kat, because Jeff Francoeur kept talking about it over and over.
Yeah.
He kept saying sweeper. Yes, over and over and over and over again.
I mean, Jeff Francoeur has played a lot of baseball in his day. So, I mean,
So all of a sudden now, I'm now the guy who doesn't like the phrase the sweeper, because for me, as far as I'm concerned, this is like the first year where everybody's just going sweeper crazy. But the wheel play, when they started talking about the wheel play last night, I thought to myself, I'm like, I can't remember ever hearing about the wheel play as if it's like a regular part of a baseball discussion. Like, I honestly can't remember like the Phillies special, when somebody runs a reverse and then they throw a pass off of it. Everybody's like, hey, there's the Philly special. Like, everybody knows that as a name now. The wheel play, I cannot remember the last time I've ever heard anybody use the phrase the wheel play.
So apparently the Dodgers ran it, but Miggy Rojas called it against the Angels, and it worked against the Angels earlier this year. They lost that game, but it still worked, and they've called it. So then Mookie, hearing it from Rojas earlier in the year, said that's the play we have to run, and that's why he called it, because he thought about it from when they played the Angels earlier in the year.
Wow. I mean, just an amazing, incredible game yesterday. The pitching on both sides was incredible. Blake Snell was great. Luzardo from Philadelphia was outstanding. And then I think a lot of people were really wondering why it took so long to get Sasaki in the game.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I mean, the Trinan Vesia thing, people are like, come on, man.
So, Cappy, I just looked up. I wanted to see how long people have been calling it the wheel play.
Yeah, how long? 200 years?
August of 1960 was the first time it was ever uttered.
There's always a thing.
It's a recent phrase, right?
Briones did the wheel play with the Torta in 2018.
Is that right?
Well, two.
Really? Two Tortas.
Two of them.
I watched. 7:14, good morning. Cappy, tell us about our friends at Ocean Subaru before we talk to Evan Cohen here in a moment.
I would love to. Hey, listen, the thing with Ocean Subaru right now is it's really just a math equation, and it's really, really simple because I'm terrible at math, so stick with me here. Low prices on brand new Subarus plus big trade-in value equals huge savings for you at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. I want you to come in today to trade and upgrade your vehicle. Or if, let's say, you've got a used car right now and you're like, I don't need this anymore, kids have all gone, and I've got this car sitting in my driveway, and you just want to sell it, we at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, we are offering top dollar for your used car. So crunch the numbers, and really you win either way. And with our team, Omar and his incredible staff at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, finding your next Subaru is easier than ever. There's no gimmicks, no hidden fees, just reliable vehicles at an honest price. And for complete details, visit us at oceansubaruoc.com. Or why don't you just come on into Ocean Subaru on Euclid Street in Fullerton. Check out our huge selection of new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Again, the math is really simple. More for your trade, less for your next Subaru at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton.
7:15, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Joining us now, as he does every Tuesday around this time, the one and only Evan Cohen, host of Unsportsmanlike, which you hear 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. Evan is our official morning man. We're like the local morning man, but Evan's that network morning man. Good morning, Evan Cohen.
Morales, this is a very interesting situation that's happening right now.
Okay.
I am currently walking the streets of New York City. I forgot to put in the app money for the parking spot until 45 minutes after I was supposed to. The question now becomes,
do you have a ticket?
Will I have a parking ticket? All right, let's get everybody to weigh in. Am I going to have a parking ticket? And then also, if you're going to say yes, please provide a guess to the price.
Okay.
It would be about an hour over New York City near our studios. Go ahead.
I'll start yes and $150.
I'll say yes and $55.
Okay.
Yes, $75. Bob.
Yes, $120.
George?
I'm going to go $65, and I'm going to say you don't have one.
See, I'm going to go negative as well. I'm going to say no parking ticket. I'm going to say the parking meters and the parking, whatever the people are who do that stuff, too busy, walking around other parts of town. I think you're free and clear.
Okay, well, I don't know how the answer could be no and then a price. That was interesting.
But I'm going to say I don't think you have one. But if you do have one, I think the price is $65.
Okay, I'm going with 0 and 0. No
ladies.
ticket and 0.
All right, well, here's the deal. I do have one, unfortunately.
Yes.
And the price is, do we have a drum roll?
I don't, but just go ahead.
The price is George Sedano, $65.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, you taxed that fool.
$65. $65, huh? For an hour.
65. You know what's amazing, and Sedano knows this, having lived in the Northeast for a little bit, that's actually less than some of the parking lot.
Right. If you put that car in a parking garage, you might pay $75 an hour.
You would have been okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
Not bad.
New York
So am
parking
I
talk
better
with Evan
having a
Cohen.
ticket?
Well, he'll do anything to avoid Belichick today. That's
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I mean, Evan, I'm going to let Sedano just go loose on you. He's going to tear you up.
Get him, George.
Get him.
Well, I mean,
get him,
it's just sad, I think, at this point. It's not even worth, getting in on. I mean, there's the story in Raleigh today, or yesterday, about, the kids are not, in line with him. The parents blame him. The players are blaming him. The locker room is already divided. Kids are going to transfer. It's a complete disaster. He's talking about recruiting classes. It's like, bro, are you going to be there to see recruiting classes? Like, who's going there for to play with you now? Like, this thing could not have gone any worse for him, Evan Cohen. There is really no other way to describe it.
I understand. Listen, you guys have proven that when you have a head coach in his 70s, that as a team that is completely underwhelming and a quarterback that turns it over like crazy, that you guys will bring it up. So I agree. We should be talking about the Raiders. So why are we not talking more about the Raiders?
Well, we can get to the Raiders in a second. But
I'm actually being serious. So let's do it this way for a second.
Yeah.
George Sedano has 2 legs to stand on. I have no leg to stand on today. I understand that. But imagine if the Raiders coach was named Bill and not Pete, how we would be reacting right now?
Oh, it'd be the exact same story, though. I mean, listen, you have
they
these,
stink. They're a
they're
disaster.
terrible.
And
No.
all anyone wants to do is focus on Belichick because he's the greatest ever, not one of the greatest ever, like Pete Carroll.
But they stink. And by the way, for similar reasons is what I would say. They stink because the personnel's not good, because Bill Belichick's arrogance in this case was to believe that he was going to come in and wave a magic wand and, these college coaches, they don't know. I'm going to out-scheme them. I'm going to show them that I can take these group of 5 players and FCS players and level them up in droves. And it's like, no, bro, it's about talent.
Well,
in
but George,
college football.
the
And
arrogance-
schematics works a little bit in like certain situations. And then meanwhile with the Raiders, to flip it, is, I mean, I would say that Pete Carroll overestimated what their culture shift was supposed to be as well in a lot of ways. So I do think there's some similarities.
Oh, big time.
I think, if anything, the difference is Pete Carroll lamented and actually admitted the other day that he was surprised that they weren't better out of the chute, whereas Belichick continues to just be this curmudgeonly figure that won't even admit that things are going like poorly because of him.
Yeah, I also don't know, like, even if things were perfect, how much better would North Carolina football be than 2-3 through 5 games?
What? Are you serious?
I'm sorry.
I mean,
No,
they haven't
was
even
it
been
Pete Carroll and
competitive.
Matt Leinart at
They
USC?
have- hold on.
Did I miss something? And Reggie Bush?
No,
Are we talking
but
about
they-
one of the
but-
great football
wait,
programs ever? Did I miss?
No, bro. Let me tell you something, okay?
Uh-oh.
He should have slept walk into 8 games with that schedule. They have honestly, they don't even have any of the I mean, Clemson on paper was supposed to be the tough team on their ACC schedule. But, you know, TCU's a good but not great team. Central Florida is like a pretty good team. They weren't even competitive in any of these Power 4 games. Forget about, like, okay, that they're right there, they lost. Okay, they have not been competitive. That's not some small detail here.
All right, they stink. Cool. Did you guys see Cocaine Quarterback on Prime
Have
about
not
the
seen
guy
it yet.
that was on the USC
No,
team?
have not. Have
Oh,
you?
You got to watch
Really?
this.
Is it a series or is it like just one standalone show?
Three shows.
Okay, three episodes.
shows.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I've not seen it,
Three
and
shows.
and I don't think anybody knows who the kid is. Like nobody knows his name. At least I
No.
certainly didn't. And I watched that that group of USC players in that era of football. I never heard of the guy, but all college football teams have a guy in a locker room that knows how to get stuff. And sometimes that guy's a good player, and other times he's an unknown guy. So Ev, you got good reviews on this show?
Well, here's the thing. He's not a quarterback, which is the whole. That's I know that shouldn't be my takeaway, but he was like this drug kingpin.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like when George and I met each other, we were covering sports in Miami. Like George was coming off of covering better teams than I was in terms of the UM teams, but in reality, like those UM teams were unreal, and they had some characters. There's no question about that, right? But this was like on another level. This guy became truly like a drug kingpin running drugs for the cartel based in Australia.
No way.
I mean, he was on the USC football team. But the other thing I didn't know, he was on the USC football team because he was originally on the USC volleyball team. And the coach was like, "You're not good enough to play here." So he's like, you know what? I'll try out for football, and somehow made the team during the peak. Like just to bring it back to Pete Carroll, during these years, George, we saw some players back in the day at Miami that certainly got in trouble and certainly did some horrible things. I don't know that, and I'm not trying to compare and contrast crimes. I don't know that there was a drug kingpin on the team, was there?
I mean, I don't know, to be honest with you, but I don't believe so. Honestly, those teams I covered were pretty squeaky clean, is what I would say.
It was after that when the tragedy with Brian Pata, unfortunately.
Yeah,
But, like,
I covered those Portis teams and McGahee and those guys. Those guys didn't. I mean, during
They were
school,
wonderful.
They didn't get into any issues. Yeah.
Right.
But look, I have not seen the documentary or the series. I'm definitely curious to see it. I did see the Charlie Sheen Netflix documentary recently while on the road. That that's what I thought you were referring to because I know that he was. It was fantastic.
100% worth it.
Really? And what is it? Is this like? Because I know he's been on a big press tour.
Mm-hmm.
What is the? What are we?
I mean,
gonna
it's
learn
literally
that's
just
new?
him sitting there in a diner and they're going step by step throughout his entire life.
And as somebody in recovery, and I never partied as hard as him, but I went pretty hard at times, as you know. It touches. It makes you feel something. And I think even if you're
everybody's
not
in
in
it.
recovery, you'll feel something.
His brothers are involved. His oldest brother
Yeah.
is sat down. Sean Penn, His wife, what was her name?
Denise Richards.
Denise Richards. Yeah, I mean his
Bill
second or third wife.
Was in it.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll in it? Pete got a role?
Yeah, Pete's got
Pete
it.
Carroll doesn't.
Is Pete in there?
Pete doesn't have his teeth in, though.
Yeah,
Pete doesn't have his teeth in.
Would you stop?
Circling
George,
back,
you just dropped something. You just dropped something that I think we need to discuss. I feel like Cappy is going to be great on this as well. The diner is just an underrated establishment in general.
Well, he talks about that. He mentions that. Yeah,
You've hooked me on this because it's in a diner. I got to be honest.
Yeah, he's literally sitting at a diner the whole time, like as this is being discussed. And honestly, it's funny. He does mention the diner at the top and what the diner represents.
What does it represent?
Well, I'll let you watch it.
Why don't you watch it, you scumbag?
Well, because maybe I won't get to it because now I'm more interested in Cocaine Cowboy. But I'm curious.
Cocaine Quarterback.
That
Cocaine
too.
Cowboy is a different documentary.
Cowboys,
quarterbacks. Cowboy was unbelievable.
I'm interested in all these cocaine things. But wait a second. So I am curious. Like, what does he say that it represents?
Can we not
just?
Why don't you watch it?
It's almost like a throwaway line, Cappy. It's not really like it's that deep.
Oh, I thought it was really deep.
Why don't we watch it tonight at East Central? I'll fire up my Netflix
after the Kings game.
After the Kings game.
You want to lay in bed together and watch the show?
No, but we can watch part of it together.
Okay, I'll watch a little bit.
I do have an important follow-up, George, on the diner, though.
Yeah.
Cappy, again, I think you're going to hear me on this one. There better have been pickles and coleslaw because that's the mark of a good diner. You have to have the freebie pickles and coleslaw.
He's just drinking coffee.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because then he's really lost the essence of a diner. The beauty of a diner is you could walk into a diner at 7 o'clock in the morning and want eggs and bacon, but the menu is so diverse and so long that you might go, I'm thinking liver and onions all of a sudden sounds good. And why is liver and onions on the menu? I have no idea. And is there really a chef that can create that? And do they really have the food items that if you wanted to go deep into the menu? I love a good diner, Evan. I'm with you.
Absolutely. Great points all around because what the diner does is it makes you frown upon other restaurants when they say, well, no, that's only available for lunch. Yeah. Well, what'd you do with it? You threw it out before dinner? Why can't a diner do everything at every time? But you, five-star restaurant, can't give me something that was available for lunch for dinner. I don't understand that.
And one thing I just want to point out, a great grilled cheese sandwich with like a chocolate malt is a beautiful thing in a diner. I don't know if anybody else can go with me on this.
I mean, listen, there's the diner is very eclectic, and that's something Charlie mentions, in regards to the menu items. Speaking of menu items, let's shift over to Evan Cohen. You picked the Dodgers to win the World Series. You went on a limb, as you told us last week. But I would imagine, much like us, because, you like to be right, sure. I mean, who doesn't like to be right? You were sweating that one a little bit yesterday.
Oh, my God. That Freddie Freeman play, it was amazing. But, and I know everyone listening is happy it happened that way. Can I just ask a question?
Yeah.
Did they not focus enough on whether or not he actually stepped on the base at the same time the ball was in his hand? Like, are we sure that was an out?
We brought that up earlier.
It looked to me on the replay that they showed that his foot was on.
Yeah, I mean, but at the time when it happened, you were like,
it was debatable.
I'm not sure. Like, I mean, it's a great play by Freddie, but was his foot still on the bag? I mean, what a terrible throw by Tommy Edman for a guy who is so clutch, who I love this kid so much. What a terrible, terrible throw. And I really wondered, like, was it a pressure situation? Like, because it didn't even look like he went through like a full throw. It looked like he just threw it like a dart. I don't know exactly what happened to Tommy Edman there, but Freddie Freeman saved the day.
Sidearm toss. Yeah, it was weird. Yeah.
Evan, I got one quick thing because I know we're up against it here. So there's a lot of reasons why this is happening, and I'll explain more. It has to do with my Whoop, no longer seeking with my iPhone. I bought another Whoop. It's a whole thing. I may switch to Green Bubble today. I may switch, and you and I are in a lot of group texts together, and I will now be the guy that ruins the group text by being in the Green Bubble. Are you going?
By the way, I actually read a doctor. I read this doctor's journal recently about whoops and all those things that, the body reacts poorly to stress, right?
Right.
It raises your cortisol levels, and that the whoop constantly alerting you actually raises your cortisol levels. It actually works. It works
working
contrary to the way it should be working for you.
Yeah, but Sam Pines monitors my Whoop.
What word are you saying?
Whoop. WHOOP. Sam wears one. I wear one. A lot of people in Good Karma brands wear one. Anyway, the point is, I'm so frustrated.
I don't even know what that is.
It doesn't matter. I may switch to green bubble was the bit that we're going to go with this morning.
Well, right. It doesn't help that he doesn't know what you're talking about.
Well, I thought he would know.
Yeah.
Pretty shocking that he
I
doesn't
thought
know,
you were
huh?
saying another word. I did not think you were saying whoop. I don't even know that I could say on the air what I thought you were saying, but since it was coming out of your mouth and not Sedano or Cap, I thought it could be anything at that point. So I am not going to be mad at you because, as George knows, I was not an iPhone guy up until I started working at ESPN.
All right, well, I think I might go green bubble.
You're going to really screw the rest of us up.
I know I am. That's my whole bet.
No. What happens? What happens with that? We can't then text?
No, we
'Cause if
can't.
We can't
It's
text,
just
you should do it.
no, we text. It's just I'll be green and I'll screw up all our group chats. That's all. Yeah. Anyway,
just always disruptive, man.
Failed bit on me. Failed bit. Failed bit.
Yeah.
Cappy,
strike three.
Any update on the divorce?
It's not going well, man. It's not going well.
Okay.
But you understand.
Who failed more, my bit on the green bubble with Evan or Bill Belichick over the weekend?
Ooh.
Throw Pete Carroll in there, too.
Close.
By the way.
It's close.
It is.
It's a toss-up between those
three. They're all
three.
right there.
Yeah.
All right, Evan, host of Unsportsmanlike weekdays 3 to 7 a.m. Have a good day, bro.
All right, let's go to the diner.
Yeah,
let's do it.
All right, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. When we come back, we'll do more Dodgers. The Dodgers. But first, let me tell you this.
Go ahead.
Hold on, let me pull it up. What's on tap today on ESPN LA? Hockey is back. Hey, I'm wearing my brand new Kings hat. And the LA Kings are gearing up for their season opener. Tune in starting at 7 p.m. as we count down to the face-off at 7:30 against the Colorado Avalanche. Don't miss out as the Kings begin their chase for the Cup. Face-off at 7:30 p.m. live from Crypto.com. And after the game, react on Kings Talk with Sam Batesh. Only on ESPN LA 710 a.m. and the all-new ESPN LA app, home of the LA Kings.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
East Central Hotel, the official downtown home away from home for Cappy and Morales. EastCentralHotel.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
My fantasy team needs anyone who can stop the tush push. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Big screens, fantastic food, ice-cold draft beer. Football has never tasted better at Mosen and Sideline Bar.
Number 2.
Bret Michaels live at Morongo for his only SoCal show, November 21st.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away $10,000 cash to one rewards card player, October 26th. Play your favorite slots for entry.
Morongo, good times.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Right now, for a limited time, get 1.99% APR on the Hyundai Tucson or the Tucson Hybrid. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end November 3rd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hey, Doc, nice office. Quick question.
If you had to choose, would you give yourself a root canal or run payroll?
Run payroll, no question.
Seriously? Have you run payroll before?
Paying my team with Gusto couldn't be easier. Gusto gives me unlimited payroll runs, next-day direct deposits, and automatically files my taxes. Saves me time.
Wow, that's nice.
Over here, Doc. Can I run payroll too?
Choose payroll without the pain. Visit gusto.com/radio to sign up for free.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're starting your day with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show. The Rich Eisen Show is coming up this morning at 9 on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Now, back to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
7:35, good morning. Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Tuesday. A live imaging Tuesday presented by our friends at Providence. On this day in 1989, the number one hit, Janet, Miss You Much.
Yeah. You know, it's still kind of dark out.
Well, that's what happens when the times change.
When's the time change?
Well, I'm sure we're setting rolling back the clock. soon.
November.
Yeah, it'll be after Halloween.
Well, like last night, I went out for a walk briefly, and it was already dark at like 6:30 or whatever.
Yeah, the sun's setting so much earlier.
That's what happens when the seasons change.
Yeah.
As Expose once said, seasons change.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. They do indeed.
Also, happy birthday. Mookie Betts turns 33 today.
Hey, big day today. Huge win last night. Getting all the credit for calling the wheel play, and today's the birthday.
Today's also National Fruit at Work Day. Fruit at work.
Well, that's makes a lot of sense.
Oh, man.
I eat a lot of fruit.
I had a good acai bowl yesterday on my way back out between shows, basically, between radio and TV.
I had a nice big bowl of watermelon last night. So cold and refreshing.
You know, I love to give the bunny watermelon.
Yeah.
Otis loves watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it's so cute. Oh, it's adorable.
I do love my watermelon. That's for sure.
Put lime on your watermelon?
My son.
No, he ain't that brand.
No, my son takes the what is
Tahini.
it? Tahini. He puts tahini all over pineapples.
You gotta drink that little excess juice at the bottom.
Yes, I know. Right.
Here's the thing. If earlier when I was asking Evan about my Whoop,
yeah,
AWHOOP, what did he think I was saying?
I have no idea.
I'm not sure
He
either.
said when I got off the phone with him, he's like, I still have no idea what he was talking about. I was like, it's like a Fitbit. It tracks your fitness. And he
Is
was
that
like,
what you
oh.
call it? Is it comparable to a
Isn't
Fitbit?
it
No.
kind of-
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not.
No,
Well, I
yes,
mean,
yes,
It's more.
no,
It's
no.
comparable to an Aura ring, which Trudell and Ramona wear, because it's
Okay.
measuring sleep and it's measuring stress and all kinds.
I
of
mean, it's close enough.
No,
If he
it's
doesn't
not at
know
all.
what a
Oh
Whoop
my
is. He
God.
doesn't know what an
you don't
Oura
have to
ring
be
is.
such. You don't have to be.
This
such
is
a,
how
like-
you would be about it. It's
So-
not this close at all.
You don't have to be right, but for someone that doesn't know what it is at all,
Well, he
it's-
should know.
Generally speaking.
You know
Right.
what he is? He's a gutless New York bum.
How about a scumbag? Is he a
No,
scumbag?
no. Evan's not a
and that's why they
scumbag.
gave him a $65 ticket.
Yeah, exactly. He deserves it.
Well, I mean, he was parked illegally at that point.
So let's get back to the Dodgers.
Ah.
Now, Chris, if they would have lost, how would you have blamed Dave Roberts?
So
in
here's
that
the funny thing. I got lost in the building, in the loading dock for a while. It's a whole story. Looking for a new, it's a whole thing. But
Looking
then
for
I
a
came
new
back,
Whoop?
and I was watching the end of the game. Actually, I wasn't even watching. We had the audio up. I was sitting in Tommy's office talking to him.
So you were listening to the ESPN radio version.
Yes, and I was looking at the game box as it was
Did we
happening.
run the
live.
game?
No, we ran it on the app.
Oh.
So
You sound disappointed, George.
I'm just saying, like,
Oh.
we used to run it on the air all the time back in the
well,
day.
we were doing a live remote at Philippe's for Anheuser-Busch.
Oh,
and
that's
our
right.
friends
I
at
forgot.
Budweiser.
How was the French dip there, by the way?
I didn't go.
Real? Oh,
Because
really?
this whole Whoop thing delayed me.
Oh,
It's a
I
whole
thought you
story.
were going to have a French dip and tell me how great it was.
No, Parker Bell brought back French dips for everybody, but forgot me.
What?
Oh, wow, Parker Bell.
What?
Yeah,
How could you forget Chris?
the whole thing.
Did you give up yours to Chris? Hey, sorry, I forgot yours. I mean, didn't we take Parker with us when we went to the original French dip joint?
It doesn't matter. Anyway,
It's just
so
terrible.
I'm talking to Tommy, and I'm following the game tracker, and we're hearing the audio, and I go, hear Bergman? We could hear Bergman from his office, which is it's like, half a football field away. And I'm like, if they score, this is going to be amazing to hear the meltdown. And then they did, and we heard Bergman go, yeah!
I got a little visceral at that point. I was like, yeah, I got shot up. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an amazing win. It
I
really
do
was.
have a question for the host of the Blue Review in a second, but can I do a little LAX real quick before we do that?
Yeah,
Is
sure.
that okay?
Stand by. Let me get the bed.
Okay, great. Yeah, because I do
When
have
you say
a
the host, you mean Parker? Because Parker, I think, should be banned today for not bringing back a French dip.
I was talking about Greg, but
Rude.
yeah, I mean, Parker can
rude, bro.
can deal with the ramifications of that as well.
Tell us about
But
our
real
friends
quick-
at LAX.
Yeah, LAX, where changes are arriving daily. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investment to transform and improve your travel journey. Look, check this out, man. The People Mover trains will move quickly between the terminals, so as a guest, you can kind of go back and forth very easily. Their consolidated rental car center will be open. The metro trains and buses as well. So you don't even need a car to get to LAX because you can use the metro trains and the buses because there's a station right there outside of the airport on Century. And that'll connect you right to the People Mover train. But if you are driving, it'll also connect you, the People Mover train, to the economy parking and Cappy's favorite, the Kiss and Fly lot. The trains make it simple and fast to get around LAX and get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less. And the trains depart every 2 minutes, again, beginning in early 2026. To learn more, go to this website, lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
Thank you, George. 7:40.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Nice time check there.
Yeah.
I try.
Okay. So Bergman, I asked Chris about how he would have blamed Dave, but I feel like you in our group text basically laid it out for us while it was all transpiring. When they went away from the Bergman piggyback plan and decided to go with Blake Trinan. Now, I was actually in the car because I had to grab my son from practice. So it was literally like a 3-minute drive. And Jessica Mendoza made an interesting comment, I thought, on radio, which was that, well, I guess Dave Roberts is just trying to see what he's got, who he can trust in his bullpen despite all the challenges they've faced. And, yeah, I guess he did try that, and it did not go well.
Yeah, so Blake Trinan was so huge for them last year that this was the opportunity. You have a 3-run lead. Also, for Roki, you don't want them to see Roki too many times because he hasn't really been coming out of the bullpen for very long.
Yeah.
So not less tape on him, essentially. Mm-hmm. So you go to Blake Trinan because you think, okay, just get through that 3, and then maybe we can trust you down the line. However, he cannot be trusted, and he proved that he cannot be trusted in those situations. So really, it should have been 2 things. It should have been Sheehan for a 3rd inning again, which he, after getting through Schwarber and Harper, he deserved to be able to go back out there.
Yeah, that was huge, by the way.
98 miles an hour right past Kyle Schwarber in his wheelhouse was fantastic. And then or it should have been Roki Sasaki coming out with a clean inning. So those were really the only 2 options in my mind. And to go to Blake Trinan was just a huge, huge, huge mistake.
But you know what the issue is? And this is who Dave Roberts is. And it's not something that we're just learning. It's something that we know about Dave Roberts. Dave Roberts, and it can be a baseball manager, it can be a football coach, doesn't really matter. More often than not, these guys are loyal to a fault. You understand that? Like they want to trust their guys. And what I've been surprised at is I thought the theory of the piggyback idea was a great idea, but you can't get an older manager, and I say older, I mean, he's not handing out Werther's originals, okay? I mean, but a guy who's been at it,
Pete Carroll.
right? But a guy who's been at it for a long time with Dave Roberts, it's very hard to get a guy to change the way he thinks. And the way Dave Roberts thinks is, these are the guys who got me here. I'm going to trust these guys. Yeah, but Dave, hold on. These are also the guys that almost did not get you here.
Right.
I know, but we're here. So our starting pitching and our offense made up for what has happened to this bullpen. So, but why don't you change things? You're in the postseason now. I mean, every game is Game 7. Why don't you just change things up? Because in my mind, the way I think is you go from a starter, we'll give another starter a couple of innings, and then we got to hit that bullpen. And I just think that he's not alone in his inability to get over what is common practice. And he's loyal to a fault. He believes in his guys, even when those of us out here have given up on these characters.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But then also, the issue with the piggyback plan is very much in a 7-game series, and now in these next 2 series, if they get past the Phillies, which I hope they do, that in those 7-game series and 2 back-to-back 7-game series, it's going to be really hard to do that, especially even with the 3 starters. If they go 6-7 innings, great, it possibly can work. But if there's any type of issue, it just really – you can't go to Sheehan, Glasnow, Kershaw over and over and over again and not see the bullpen at all. That's where it's going to really start to get really, really dicey. That bullpen is going to have to come into play at some point, and if they are going to falter just like they just did, this team is in trouble.
Dave is trying to give them a clean slate,
right?
In a new series, and it's not necessarily working. You know what I'm saying? Like and I get his logic if that's indeed the case. What you're saying, Cappy, like I get it, but you can, man, at this point, the games are getting so much tighter, and in regards to one decision can really swing a game. That I don't know if you can do that on a series-to-series basis. And I get it. This one, because this is a 5-game series, and next series is a 7-game series. So in theory, you could expand those horizons a little more. But I don't think you can take those chances because I've seen it. I've seen it way too many times in all my years of watching baseball. We've all seen it, that a play here, a play there really swings a game, and then all of a sudden you're in the hole. Because if you do this early in a series where you're either down or you're tied in a series that you should be up, you can find yourself going home very quickly after that.
But here's the issue. You ready? So we're all talking about the what-if things that went wrong scenarios. If you're Dave Roberts today, you might come back to all of us and go, but all these things actually went right. So, yes, Blake Trinan did not pitch particularly well. He gave up 3 hits. He gave up 2 runs. They were both earned. He got nobody out. Yes, Blake Trinan was a disaster. But hold on a second, guys. We wound up winning the game. We're up 2-0. We come back to L.A. to play on Wednesday night and honestly have a very, very good chance of wrapping this thing up in Game 3. Because the Phillies now, I mean, you talk about a major uphill battle. 1-1, this is a real series. 0-2, the Dodgers are in complete control, even if it took a spectacular play to end the game. And it's a lot of spectacular defensive plays to end that game last night.
7:46. Good morning. Yes, Sedano.
I said jump.
Jump, baby, jump.
Jump.
Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Tuesday. Good morning. Smile. It's Tuesday, sucker. Would you please? And by the way, let me tell you this.
Go ahead.
It's the Pure Play Sweepstakes. Enter now for your chance to win a next-gen reverse osmosis water system. You got one of those reverse osmosis systems at your house, Cappy?
I do not, but I'd like one.
Here's what you got to do. You have a chance to win a next-gen reverse osmosis water system for your home, plus an ESPN LA prize pick with sports tickets and gear. Don't wait. Go to pureplaysweepstakes.com today. You must be 18 or older and a homeowner to enter. Bring home the win only at pureplaysweepstakes.com. pureplaysweepstakes.com. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show back in 2.5 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
LAX, Los Angeles International Airport, where change is in the air. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
John Ireland for Blue Ice, the finest potato vodka sourced from Idaho and pure Snake River Aquafire water. Find classic Blue Ice vodka or any of their unique flavors in stores or ask for it by name. Blue Ice vodka, because taste is everything.
Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, he got all of it! That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going, and going, and going! Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
It's time to level up your home and your game day. Enter the Pure Play Sweepstakes for your chance to win a next-gen reverse osmosis water system, bringing pure, clean water straight to your home. Plus, an ESPN LA prize pack that includes a pair of sports tickets and ESPN LA swag. Just visit pureplaysweepstakes.com to enter. That's pureplaysweepstakes.com. You must be 18 or older and a homeowner to be eligible.
NEXGEN, call 833-3NEXTGEN.
LA, get ready. The 52nd annual Los Angeles Korean Festival is back October 16th through the 19th at Seoul International Park in Koreatown.
4 days of amazing food, live K-pop, and traditional performances, arts, culture, and fun for the whole family. Best part? Admission is free. Don't miss one of LA's biggest cultural celebrations, the LA Korean Festival, October 16th through the 19th. For details, visit lakoreanfestival.org.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text BILL to 231231 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text BILL to 231231. That's BILL to 231231.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Your phone, and then you're wearing the Whoop on your wrist.
Got it.
So I tried to reconnect it, which it happens every once in a while.
All right.
It wouldn't connect. So then I go, well, maybe the Whoop isn't working. So guess what I did? I ordered another Whoop to be delivered to the office. That's how I got lost in the loading dock in the middle of the day.
So why did you think that you needed to replace the Whoop as opposed to fix the connection?
Because on the Whoop, it shows a daily streak, and I didn't want to lose my streak because it's like 256 days since the hospital, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, I can't lose my streak because then I'm going to lose my streak with all the GKB teammates.
But the solution was
just to buy another Whoop.
Not fix the Whoop in the phone.
I didn't have time. So I just buy another Whoop. I get lost in the loading dock for an hour finding the delivery, but I found it.
Okay.
I go back to my office. I'm like, oh, that Whoop won't connect. So now I got two Whoops, one new, one old, that won't connect.
So now
I reload the app. I reload the iOS.
Right.
Nothing's working today.
Okay. So there is a connection issue.
And I've gone through all the Reddit pages, all the watch Google videos. Nothing's working.
Okay.
So now the solution must be, let's get a new phone.
All right, let me ask everybody here a quick question. If you were faced with the same challenge, George, you've got a piece of technology and it doesn't work and it's really, really important to you, and you've tried to fix it by getting a new piece of hardware because you figure it's the old hardware that's not connecting. What's your next move here? What are you going to try?
I would have just gone to like the Apple store or something and just been like, "Hey, can you help me here make this work?"
But I'm downtown LA. I don't even know if there is one.
There is one.
Oh, really?
You can walk to it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So there's a solution.
Guess what we're doing today, Cappy?
Make an appointment now.
Store.
Make an appointment now.
Go to the
Genius
Genius
Bar.
Bar.
At the Genius
Yeah,
Bar
but
right
aren't
now.
they also going to say, well, it's not our fault, it's Whoop's fault?
No.
No, they'll
help
should
you.
help
But they'll at least try to help you.
You might get a new phone out of it. Last time I had an app issue, I'm not joking. Last time I had an issue with an app, I went to the Apple store and they were just like, we can't figure it out. Here's a new phone.
Oh, wow.
My only thing is, Stephanie and her family all use Droid. So does my uncle. They seem like happy people.
Yeah.
And by the way, Google's AI
phone people, miserable people.
No. But Google's AI technology is so much past Apple right now.
Okay.
That like we're all diving in on AI. I thought it would be helpful, but now this Sam Pines text says don't go green bubble. So now I got to stay with Apple.
All right, so you're going to go to the Apple store. Who's your provider? Who's your
T-Mobile?
Okay. Now, would anybody consider going to T-Mobile as a way to fix this? No. Okay, would not do that.
They're just going to want to sell you a new phone.
Okay, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Did you happen to look on the Whoop website?
Oh, I've been all over the Whoops.
But did you look for like customer service? Sometimes, believe it or not,
No, they want you to send you an email. They want to see you to send an email.
Because sometimes, even still today, there is like I've had times where I couldn't get my Sonos to connect to my Wi-Fi in
And
my
you
house.
call Sonos?
And I literally called an 800 number, and the person answering the phone is able to walk you through how to fix the connection problem. So I wonder, is there an 800 number on the Whoop app or somewhere where you could get a hold of a human being who could actually walk you through what is the issue in the connectivity?
So here's how I'm going to dovetail this right now.
Go ahead.
I earlier was going to have to make a second decision. Do I go Apple or do I go Droid? Will LeBron's decision at 9 a.m. today be a second decision? What will his second decision be? See how I did that, George?
Look,
you like that?
think
very good.
I don't think it's going to be basketball related.
Okay, you kind of took the air out of that one.
I'm just saying. I don't think it's going to be basketball related.
So are we going to carry it live at 9 a.m. or?
I mean, if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Should we?
I thought you were going to be more into that.
Nah. Maybe Amazon.
I don't think we need to.
Okay, Cappy, tell us about our friends Abner Gat.
Well, hello. Let me put on my Abner Gat hat. Hold on a second here. I'm not going to tell you about Abner Gat until I rock the Abner Gat hat. What do you think of this hat? You like this Abner Gat hat? Those of you guys watching on YouTube, looks pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's talk about Abner Gat now. I got the hat on. So here's the thing about Abner Gat. I have been talking to you guys for a long time about Abner helping you with water damage and dealing with your insurance company who's not properly taking care of you. Well, let's talk about something that's equally as serious. You're driving to work right now. There is the possibility you get to work, you go to turn on your computer, and there's nothing. Your files are locked, your data is frozen, and you realize, oh my God, I've been hacked. Now, for anybody who's ever been hacked or scammed, you know how stressful this can be. You know how expensive this can be. It could be thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then there's this uphill battle of getting your cyber insurance claim actually paid. Oh, by the way, that's if you're fully protected, and that's if you filled out your insurance application correctly. I would say to you, don't wait. Talk to Abner Gat now when you're in the application process. But let me go backwards now. So you realize you've been hacked. You're like, oh my God, I hope my cyber insurance is going to actually pay for all of this. Well, if it's not, and it probably is going to be tough, you got to call Abner Gat and his team of public adjusters. You might know them for water damage, like I've mentioned, but now they also handle cyber insurance, and it's become a really big deal. Don't wait until it's too late. If you're not fully protected, if you're not positive about this application, was it filled out correctly? I'm not sure. Don't wait. You call Abner Gat immediately. 818-917-5256. 818-917-5256. Abner will answer the phone. You'll know it's him. Hello. But I'm telling you right now, when it comes to this cyber insurance, do not wait. You call Abner Gat. 818-917-5256. Your claim is our game.
By the way, we love Abner. When he visited us for our launch week about a month ago, you know, he brought us all gifts. He gave me a wrist blood pressure cuff with his face on it, him and his lovely wife's face. I have a lot of blood pressure machines now. The greatest one is the one he gave me. It's easy to travel with. It's accurate. It's amazing. We love Abner Gat. We love Abner. He'll come visit us again soon. Okay, morning roll call time right here at 710 ESPN, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station, 877-710 ESPN, 877-710 ESPN. We want good morning roll call. That's next. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence is back in 4 minutes. Smile, sucker.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Providence. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234 or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. No salt, no regular maintenance. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
Math is pretty simple. Low prices plus big trade value equals huge savings for you at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Come in today to trade and upgrade your vehicle or just sell it and get paid. We just crunch the numbers and you win either way. For complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com. The math is simple. More for your trade and less for your next ride at Ocean Subaru.
It's on here at Ocean Subaru.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's game time at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Just like LAFC protects their home turf, we help you protect yours with quality floors at unbeatable wholesale prices. No gimmicks, no markups, just deals every day. From waterproof hardwood to carpet, laminate to artificial grass, the crazy Hernandez brothers have you covered. Don't settle for anything less than a championship level home. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR, that's 866-62-FLOOR, or shop on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
History lives in the Lakers. Kobe, Magic, Kareem, all the greats. And with LeBron James and Luka Doncic, we are witnessing history being made right now. The excitement never ends, and every bounce, every bucket, every moment seems to only get more exciting. You can catch every Lakers moment from way back then till now at the official Lakers YouTube channel. Get the sickest, latest highlights, in-depth behind-scenes access, historical moments cemented in time, and more at Lakers YouTube. And subscribe now.
My fantasy team needs anyone who can stop the tush push. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Big screens, fantastic food, ice-cold draft beer. Football has never tasted better at Mosin and Sideline Bar.
Number 2.
Bret Michaels live at Morongo for his only SoCal show, November 21st.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away $10,000 cash to one rewards card player, October 26th. Play your favorite slots for entry.
Morongo, good times.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August, and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in all states.
What if you could instantly find whatever you need exactly when you need it? We're talking everything from parking spots to holiday gifts to the perfect shoes in your size. Think of all the time you'd save. While you may never instantly find these things, if you're hiring, you can find qualified candidates right away with ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology works fast to find top talent, and their advanced resume database lets you unlock top candidates' contact info instantly. Try it free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
8:03, good morning. Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. On this day in 1995, Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill hit number 1 on the U.S. album chart. Of course, this was the song of the year that year. And probably Alanis' biggest hit, I would imagine. A lot of hits on that album, though.
Yeah, a lot.
What wouldn't it be the first song that she came out?
This is the first song.
What's the one where she's scratching the guy's back in the
You Oughta
movie
Know.
theater?
That's You Oughta Know.
Oh, that's one of my faves.
Yeah, because of the movie theater line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah. Are you thinking of me when you?
Actually, apparently her biggest hit. Yeah, it is this one, I guess. You're right.
This one was like the iconic song off that album.
This was big in like the TRL, like MTV era.
Yeah. Hand in My Pocket was on that. You Learn. You Ought to Know.
Yeah, these are all great songs.
Yeah, Ironic was the biggest hit. I would not have guessed that. I would have thought it was All I Really Want.
All I Really Want.
Isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
I do.
Don't you think?
I do
So
indeed.
apparently the decision's already happened. We'll
yeah.
get to that in just a moment. But
It
first,
did? I thought it was supposed to be at 9.
I guess
well,
it did.
It's,
What are you
it's
gonna do?
leaking. It's definitely leaking.
Sometimes it leaks.
it does happen. On occasion.
Time for our morning roll call. George, who's it brought to you by?
Oh, Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are.
On a Tuesday.
I don't know. Should I know? I don't know. Who's
Our
it
friend
brought to?
Lewis
I
in
don't know.
Valencia is on the line. Lewis in Valencia. Good morning, sir.
What's up, sweet Lou?
Good morning. Oh, man. What was nice guy Dave thinking last night? He reared his ugly head again. Hey, Cappy, do you think when he went out there to hook Trinan was like, do you put me on the mound just so you could berate me, Robert? Is that what you're doing? Also, I hate to burst everyone's bubble, but the wheel is actually a very common play. There's a wheel 1 and a wheel 3, and all my 12-year-olds on my travel ball team know it's not something that you practice. It is something that the shortstop calls out, and it's just a very common play. So it's not a Dave Roberts magical play.
No, I don't think anybody was crediting Dave. I think everybody was crediting Mookie, right? I mean, I think Mookie was the guy who called for it.
So it is credit to Mookie because he is the one that knows the situation, and he's the one that calls out a wheel 1 or wheel 3. But I just wanted to make sure that scumbag nice guy Dave that doesn't know when to pitch the starters and not the bullpen guys.
Good job, Lewis. Good job.
Wow.
Have a beautiful day. Lewis in Valencia, the
Look
morning
what
roll
you've
call.
done. Look what you've done. You've got
there's
got
multiple
fans
wheels.
now calling the manager of the team a scumbag.
What can you do?
Look at what you've done.
What can you do?
Are you proud of yourself?
Here's the thing. I did it on the Rams postgame show, my Scumbag of the Game award.
Who won it? Who won it last week?
It was Josh Carty.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
For this last game?
Yeah.
Because if he could hit a kick, we would have just kicked.
Okay, but what about Kyron Williams for fumbling at the goal line?
Well, we recovered after that. We somehow recovered, and then we still lost. And now I'm saying we.
Yeah, you have multiple
Just
levels.
going to say we. You suited up?
I did. I put on the cup for that game.
If you're a fan, you're saying we is okay.
I know, but that's not like in Christopher's typical
That is true.
fashion.
Well,
you know?
he was
He's
a
very
Raider.
anti-we.
He was a Raider we last year.
No, I
This
wasn't
year's
a Raider
Ram
we. I did it for the bit. And then some black hands that are bigger hands than George took me aside and said, if you're going to be on air every day, you can't go after our partners all the time.
Okay.
And I said, okay, I'll become a Rams and Lakers fan.
All right.
I found the Bronny James hook.
What about the Kings? Are we going to win
Well,
tonight?
I've been a Kings guy since the beginning.
So
I'm-
Kings, go.
We are going to win tonight.
We're going to win tonight.
Okay. All right.
And then I could go after the Dodgers. They're not our partner. The Dodgers.
Right. So
that could be the bit.
You got to have somebody to go after.
Yeah, you never know.
Look what you've done today.
Oh, real quick, the decision apparently involves Henny.
Yeah,
So
it's just, I told you, it was not a basketball related thing.
That's really, really dumb. Like, I'm annoyed that he, took, the energy out of my life to put that out there and make me think all these different things.
But you thought, let's do it this way, okay? Did you honestly think that he would then, he would, this is the way he would announce his retirement? Like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
like
no
doing
way in hell.
The decision
Absolutely.
thing, probably.
No, he would, listen, first of all, if you think that, then you guys are completely misguided on how he generally does business.
Yeah, you hear that? You guys are both misguided.
Misguided.
George. Get him, George.
I feel
what
like
I would say is this:
there
when the
would have been more
Lakers,
fanfare leading up to it.
There's no way that he was going to announce his retirement by teasing it the day before. Like that was this isn't a radio show. Like he's not going to do that.
Horizontal tease.
Previously on LeBron.
The original decision was all of that, though. No, I mean he's just playing off his old decision.
That exactly why. I mean, the decision was one of the moments that he's poking fun at the decision in a way that allows him to do it for commercial use. But if you really knew, or had any idea of how that moment really changed his life for the worse in some ways. I mean, he went from being the most beloved player to being a villain overnight.
Yeah, you guys don't get it because you guys are misguided.
Misguided.
Exactly what you guys are.
So Lindsay says that the whole decision thing sucked energy out of her life. You know what sucks energy out of our life every week?
Let me know.
The Cap 10. Hit the music, Jorge.
Oh, wow.
It is time for this week's Cap 10. 10 teams that Cappy decides are his Cap 10 in the NFL.
Built on bias.
Built on bias.
And built on recency bias.
And built for tough, too, anyway.
Apparently.
We start at number 10. And we head to the play-by-play of those gutless scumbag Raiders. Let's hear the call from KRLV in Vegas.
Geno Smith into tight coverage, picked off left side. Mekhi Blackman off to the races. Far sideline 15, 10, touchdown Colts. Geno Smith threw it into double coverage, and it is a pick six for Indianapolis. The onslaught here continues.
And that one is on Dante Thornton. That's not on Geno. He's expecting Dante Thornton to be there and turn around and be ready. He's not. The ball's jumped, and Geno Smith just threw his helmet down in frustration.
You tell him, Kirk Morrison, hey, George, here's the thing about the Colts. The Colts are a team that's now
not on Geno.
4-1. They're 4-1. We know that the Colts came here to L.A., and they might have won that game if not for one of these boneheaded plays where a receiver's running towards the end zone and drops the ball before he goes in. Indy could be 5-0. They're 4-1, but they're number 10 this week because, honestly, George, destroying the Raiders does not move you up the cap 10. It keeps you there, but it
I mean,
doesn't
I don't
move you
know,
up.
man. They're pretty damn good. Like, you don't think they're good?
No, I think they're good because, let me tell you something, they've made the top 10.
No, because after week one, when I said you got to watch out for the Colts, Cappy's like, it's just the Dolphins.
Well,
now what are you saying?
I mean, every week they've
either
beat a good team or they've destroyed a bad team.
Well, in this case, they destroyed a really, really, really bad team. The onslaught continues, is how they said it on the broadcast. Indy's in at 10.
Sedano nugget there? Or no, we good?
No, I don't have a nugget.
Okay, we go to number 9, and let's hear the play-by-play from NBC.
Bills in desperate need of a score. Allen fires end zone. Coleman touchdown. Keon Coleman gets the Bills closer.
This week, the Buffalo Bills, who have been at number 2, have dropped all the way to number 9. George, when you lose a game at home to the New England Patriots that have a young second-year quarterback who has not played a full season yet, they've got a new coach, new coaching staff, and Buffalo loses that kind of a game, it makes me go back and look, what has Buffalo done? Well, they beat Baltimore in week 1 when Baltimore still was healthy. Otherwise, Buffalo's beaten the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Saints. Were they overrated? Or in the next 2 weeks when they play the Falcons and the Panthers, which should be easy wins, will they be back? Buffalo, George, is in at number 9.
That seems low, but okay. I mean, if you want to go with Buffalo being at 9 when they're probably going to be the team that is going to be in the AFC Championship game, I mean, have at it.
All right. We now move to number 8, and let's hear from J.B. Long on the ESPN LA Rams radio network.
On 1st and goal, handoff Williams, jump cut to the right, diving for the goal line. Did the ball come out? The ball came out at the 1-yard line, and San Francisco recovers. Kyron Williams fumbled the football. He got to the 1, and he coughed it up, and the Niners have it. At the bottom of the pile, it's San Francisco football.
I really liked that call.
No J.B. Long. That's Westwood 1. Thank you. Go ahead, Cappy.
You're going to notice his pattern. Colts with a win over a bad Raiders team, Bills with a bad loss against New England, and the Rams with a bad loss. And it was a bad loss because they absolutely could have won the game if it wasn't for that Kyron Williams fumble. There were a lot of other things that went wrong in that game. Trust me, the kicking game, to be sure. But the Rams, you talk about built on bias. You talk about saying we, the Rams, are still in the cap 10, but at a disappointing number 8, George.
Okay. I got nothing for you. Keep it going.
Okay, we go to number 7 and 10-10 XL, Jacksonville.
From the 1-yard line, Trevor, he fell down to the flag in the end zone. It's against Kansas City. Trevor Lawrence ran it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Wow, that's beautiful.
What a great call.
This was a crazy game last night, and I'm sure you guys have all seen the videos that are going viral around the internet about Chris Jones. This is the second time this year Chris Jones from the Chiefs. It was that 3rd and 14 play against the Chargers in week 1 where he went inside and Herbert went outside, and that's how they secured the victory. Chris Jones was standing there doing nothing last night while, Lawrence was running into the end zone. Jacksonville has gone on the road, George. Last week they beat San Francisco. This week they came home. They found a way to beat Kansas City. I'm not giving up on Kansas City, but Jacksonville's got a good story going right now.
Yeah, but, I mean, you're putting them ahead of Buffalo, who has a real track record of doing stuff in the AFC, several spots ahead of them.
It's the cap 10, though.
I get it, but it just seems absurd.
Absurd, Cappy, you're absurd.
Absurd is
you're
what it is.
absurd.
Of course it's absurd. It's mine.
Let's move to number 6. And let's hear the play-by-play from Mundo NFL.
Cuarta y siete por avanzar. Daniels atrás, tira, el pase es perfecto, Debo Samuel tiene el touchdown. Otros 6 puntos para Washington.
Pues es la cereza del pastel.
I know what he said, but it sounded cool.
Cherry on the cake.
Well, I'll give you some cherry on the cake, Cappy.
So Washington, who was in the NFC Championship last year, has had kind of a bit of a rough start, obviously because Jaden Daniels was hurt. They're now 3-2. They go cross-country. They expose the Chargers. And when I say that, I mean it. Like, the Chargers' offensive line, because of the injuries, they're in big trouble. And then you throw on top of that, now Omarion Hampton is hurt. Najee Harris is already hurt. They got injuries on the defensive side. Washington, this week, enters into the Cap 10 at number 6. And, oh, by the way, interesting game coming up this week. Washington against the Bears. So Jaden Daniels versus Caleb Williams, who those guys will always be connected. Washington, George, enters at number 6.
We move.
Go ahead, yeah.
No, go ahead.
That's fine.
I don't want to get in the way of Sedano Nuggets.
No, just go.
Okay.
He's nuggetless today.
He is nuggetless. I'm just trying to give space for Nuggets. Number 5,
We
let's
love your
head
Nuggets.
to Philly WIP and Merrill Reese.
Main thing here is throw the ball and keep it in play and give your guys a chance. You got to throw.
They lose at home to the Broncos when they had a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter. Denver makes this huge comeback and gives Philly, the defending champs, their first loss of the season on their home field. And now there's a lot of talk that the locker room seems to be having some trouble, whether that is between A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. I mean, that's what everybody's talking about. Although the schedule is easy because they play the Giants this Thursday, then Minnesota, then the Giants again. So Philadelphia should recover. But they dropped from number 1 all the way to number 5 after losing to the Denver Broncos.
We move to number 4 on the Cap 10, and it is time for a little Westwood One sound for the San Francisco 49ers.
Stafford is staying out there with the offense. It's 4th and 1, and the offense remains on the field.
You can't call another timeout. You can't do back-to-back timeouts, so they're going for it.
4th and 1. This is your ball game right here. Stafford turns, gives to Kyron Williams over the right side. He didn't get there. Kyron Williams is stopped short, and the San Francisco 49ers win it in overtime.
You know, I was not buying the 49ers the week before when they lost at home to Jacksonville, but with all of these injuries, you get to see how incredibly well coached they are. And honestly, I think to myself, Brock Purdy, I know why they gave him all the money. He was the stability guy of their organization. But Mac Jones is doing almost the exact same thing. It kind of makes you think about what Kyle Shanahan can do with pretty much any quarterback. Beating L.A., though, was their first real quality win. They beat the Seahawks in week 1. They beat the Saints. They beat the Cardinals by a point. They've got the Falcons and then Houston and the Giants. So their schedule looks kind of easy, as we've known all season long. But you got to give it up to the 49ers. They're 4-1. They went on the road. They played in front of their home crowd in SoFi. And the Niners beat the Rams, sole possession of first place in the NFC West. And the Niners are in at 4. I'm starting to believe in the Niners now, George.
Okay, we move to number 3. Let's go to the Mile High City and hear this play-by-play on KOA 850.
Jones on the goal line. Snap. 3-man rush. Hurts. Bounces around, loads it up.
Denver is in at 3. Remember, it's built on bias, and mostly it's built on recency bias. If you're Denver and you go to Philadelphia and you hand the defending champs their first loss of the season, right now, Denver, I could make a very legitimate argument. Denver could be 5-0. They should not have lost to the Colts on that controversial call on the field goal. Then they should have beaten the Chargers if they could have just completed 1 of 3 wide-open deep balls. Denver is in at 3 this week after knocking off the then undefeated Eagles in Philadelphia.
Denver wins it. A nugget on that one.
Oh, nice.
Because it sticks out so much.
Thank you.
The Broncos entering Sunday were 1-112 when trailing by 14 points or more entering the fourth quarter on the road. 1-112.
What a huge win organizationally and historically.
See, it just feels better when there's a Sedano Nugget.
I miss the Nuggets. I feel like George
Well,
doesn't
you know
wanna
what?
play with
This
me
also,
today.
this segment takes 6 hours if I just throw in a nugget, too.
Really? Does it?
There is that. Yeah.
But wait,
I like when there's a Sedano nugget and then a Sedano shank.
Right, so you're trying to speed things up, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Time for number 2. Look who it is, the headband, and my guy Gene Deckerhoff on 620, the sports animal in Tampa Bay.
Spot down, his kick is airborne, it is long enough, it is good! And the Bucs beat the Seattle Seahawks. Tampa Bay 38, Seattle 35. And the Buccaneers come from behind in the fourth quarter again and score the game winner with no time left on the clock. The Cardiac Crew is alive and well in the Pacific Northwest.
The Cardiac Crew!
About that. Yeah. Hey, listen, we got to really start taking the Buccaneers seriously. They're 4-1 on the season. They're 3-0 on the road. They got injuries in their wide receiving core. They lost starting offensive linemen going into this game. They're a disaster. And yet teams like Tampa Bay and San Francisco, with all of their injuries, are finding ways to get it done. And Tampa, in at number 2 this week, plays San Francisco. Then they play the Lions in Detroit. So this team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, George, right now I've got them at 2, but the next 2 weeks will tell us how good Tampa really is.
Well, hilarious because you didn't even have them in the top 10 until like last week.
Right. There's a lot of movement. Hey, let me tell you something. It was hard to pick out 10 good teams in the NFL after this weekend.
A lot of parity in the NFL right now.
Listen, the Bucs are the first team since the 1970 merger to record their first 4 wins of a season, all by scoring a go-ahead score in the last 60 seconds of the fourth quarter.
Wow.
That's how cardiac they've been.
Yeah.
How's that feel, Cappy? A
Feels
Sedano
good.
nugget all over your face.
I needed it.
You need it.
I needed that nugget.
Time
I don't know
for
if I needed it all over my face, but I needed the nugget.
Time for number 1, and let's hear from the knee biter himself. That's why we played the postgame. There we go.
How many takeaways we have on defense? A lot. And a safety. And sudden change stops, man. That's big time defense, guys. That's the way to go. Get the defense a hand. Hey, that front shot we almost got too, John. Ball out. Yeah, I can tell how excited you are. I love it. I'm not going to go another week 2 and feel bad about a win. I'm not doing it. I'm not freaking doing it, man. That's a good win.
Yeah, the Lions beat the Bengals 37-24. Lions are now number 1 when Philadelphia loses and Buffalo loses. All of a sudden now we have a new number 1 at the top of the Cap 10. It is the Detroit Lions. George, they're going to be playing a very desperate Kansas City team coming up, then Tampa Bay. So again, Detroit schedule kind of tough here in the next couple of weeks, but Detroit is in this week at number 1. What do you think about that?
Yeah, all right, cool.
Wow.
So now, as though the segment couldn't be longer, the Cap 10, Cap has his bottom feeders.
Oh, come on. Are you serious with this? I thought that was a joke when you texted that the other day.
There were,
I'm just going to give you. I'm going to give you the 5.
Do you
want
to tease it and do a read?
No, I'm just going to give you the 5 worst teams in the NFL right now.
Bottom
No,
feeders.
you should do a read. Do the read.
Let's do a read. Let's do a read real quick for our friends at Prize Picks, I believe, right?
Yes, that's right.
Prize Picks. You guys tell us about Prize Picks.
If you want action in the state of California, man, Prize Picks is the place to be. Download that Prize Picks app. Use the promo code CAPPY, KPPY. First $5 play gets you a $50 bonus. It's very simple to play Prize Picks. It's more or less. There's a stat line for every individual player in every sport imaginable. For a quarterback, let's say, it could be passing yards, could be touchdowns. You go more or less on that number. You bundle a couple together. You can win cold, hard cash.
Just noticing as I open the Prize Picks app here this morning, today is Tuesday, right, guys? So today's a Taco Tuesday, and I'm also noticing a 25% payout boost. So lots of ways to increase your winnings. All you have to do, all you got to do is download the Prize Picks app, use the code CAPPY, KAPPY, make your first $5 lineup. Then you get $50 in free lineups. And while most of us are focusing on football right now, let's remember, we got baseball playoffs. We got hockey starting tonight. Basketball is in the preseason, and it's right around the corner. So things are really heating up on Prize Picks where you can multiply your money by 2,000 times if you're really, really smart. But I always like the flex play because the other day I put down a $20 flex play to win $250. I got 3 out of 4. It paid me $30. So I'll take the win any way I can. Download that Prize Picks app. Use the code CAPPY, KAPPY. Make your first $5 lineup and get $50 in free line.
Give me the tagline.
Oh, Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
All right, thank you. 8:24, good morning. Now it is time. Bring back the NFL music. It is time for Cappy's
Bottom 5.
bottom feeders. And I know producer Jorge's been a bottom feeder for years. So let's go, Cappy.
Hey, Cappy, I've got low lights for the Giants and the Bengals if you want to use them.
Okay.
Too.
No, we don't have time.
I was just throwing it out there.
Here are my bottom 5
let's just
teams.
go through quickly on these.
Number 28, the 28th team in the NFL right now, the New York Giants. They're horrendous. How can you beat the Chargers one week, turn around the next week, and lose to the Saints?
Yeah.
Then Lindsay's Cleveland Browns, who are like, they're just heartbreakers because they're in every game, and then all of a sudden they lose it. And this past week, they started the young kid quarterback from Oregon, the kid Dylan Gabriel. Is that his name?
Yeah.
And you know what? He had him in that game. And the defense is what let the Browns down. They're 29.
They're a blocked kick and a missed field goal away from being 3-2. But
Is the
whatever.
highlight you have Siciliano?
No, because he didn't.
All right, then
he
never
wasn't
mind.
on that,
All right,
that
fine.
trip.
But,
Touchdown, LA!
No, that's the wrong touchdown.
Okay,
Come on, ahead.
go.
The 30th team in the NFL is the Cincinnati Bengals. You talk about a team that's completely unprepared because they get their quarterback hurt every other year. And the reason they can't win is because they never built an offensive line for Joe Burrow. And now they find out what life is like when you have to play with a backup quarterback starting in week 3. The number 31 worst team.
Wait, Cappy, you didn't say your
How
line.
is this taking longer than the Cap 10?
You didn't say your line that you typed out. I thought it was a good line.
Let's see here.
You said that the failure is not being prepared for life without Joe Cool.
That's right. That is
a good line.
The 31st team in the NFL, the Raiders, no surprise. They are horrendous. They are brutal. They are an absolute disaster on every level.
And their team's worse than them?
There's one team worse than the Raiders.
Oh.
Here we go.
The New York Jets.
See, I disagree. The Raiders are the worst team in the NFL.
The New York Jets are the worst team in the NFL, and the New York Jets are winless, and they're terrible in every way. And the beauty of the Jets being terrible is fire this coach, hire that coach. It's the same ownership. It's the same problem every year. The New York Jets are currently the worst team in the NFL.
I think they knew they were going to be bad, though.
Not sure they thought they'd be winless.
Yeah, you thought the Raiders were going to be good. That's why the Raiders are the worst.
Well, they're not the worst. They're the 31st.
No, they're the worst.
The Jets are the worst.
We knew the Jets were going to be bad. You thought the Raiders were going to be great with Pete Carroll throwing out Werther's originals on the field.
Come on, man. That guy's got a. Hey, listen, he got sucking candies on his desk in his office. Leave him alone. He's 42
Let me tell you
years
about
old.
a reverse mortgage, kids.
He's 42 years old. Leave Pete Carroll alone.
Cappy, were the Chiefs on your list anywhere? I'm just curious.
They're not on my list because of the loss last night against Jacksonville. As a matter of fact, I left number 7 open. I literally was working on this last night, and it was either going to be the Chiefs or it was going to be the Jaguars, and the Jaguars come away with that win. Because I'm not giving up on Kansas City as much as.
I mean, you're not giving them up, but you're not putting them in your top 10.
They don't deserve to be after a loss like that last night.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Who's in first place in the AFC West? Because you had said the Chiefs would be today.
That's right, I did. I'll take the L on that one. I will take the L on that one.
I was just curious.
See, it's really
Where's
not
Sexy
that hard
Jexy
to
today?
take L's. It's not that hard. When I try and tell you guys,
the problem is I'm not that wrong that often.
no, you are that wrong. When it comes to the Chargers, you are that wrong. I have told you that they were
about
gonna
to
fall
find
apart,
out.
and they fell apart.
We're about to find out.
You lose to New York and you lose to Washington theoretically at home, and you have a 10-0 lead in that game, and you never score again, and you give up 27 unanswered.
Here we go.
Take the L, George. It's okay. I'm taking the L last night on Kansas City.
Who's in first place in the AFC West?
But wait,
week 5.
First place is pathetic for you to
No,
talk.
no.
that's
We're
what you said.
30% through the season. You
That's
were trying
lazy.
to. You were trying
That's
to.
lazy.
You and Bergman were planting your
lazy.
flag after week 1.
Lazy.
Okay, so no.
You're lazy.
Not lazy at all. Not lazy at all.
I hate the whole
I
phrase
mean,
of
is that how
lazy so bad.
unoriginal you are that you have to use my bid against me? Is that what it is right now?
Yes, because you know what I have to do with my kids? When my kids come up with a word that I think is ridiculous,
No,
I'll
because
use
it
so
annoyed
much.
you because
Yes.
because it was
I'll
lazy
use it
and
so
it was a
much.
lazy take, and you're better than that,
No,
Cappy.
no,
and
you're
that's
lazy.
why I need you to
are
be
lazy.
better because you're better.
No,
you're
you're
better
lazy.
than
Raise
that.
the
You
bar,
are lazy.
Cappy.
Raise the bar.
Wh-
Remember
you
when
raised
you
the
used
bar.
to say
Where were
this
my
show
nuggets?
moved too fast?
Where were my
and now
nuggets
you're the
today?
one moving fast? This is what I'm talking about. We raised your bar.
Yeah, you're being
Raise your
lazy.
bar even another level.
You're being lazy, buddy.
Take out
You're
that
being
bar
lazy.
and raise it.
Come on. Being lazy, George.
Go F45 this biatch.
8:29. Come on. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Radio Tinder's next. We're back in 3.5 minutes from right now. Smile. It's Tuesday, scumbag.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Experience luxury at the top of its game. Visit CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
I'm home. Hey, Mom, before you ask, I've done my homework and the dishwasher's unloaded.
Nice. Hey, can you... Hey, hon, yes, I've got the finale ready to play. Here's your wine.
Wow. Isn't it nice not having to ask? We think so. That's why if there's a network interruption, AT&T will proactively credit you for a full day of service. Guaranteed. Credit for fiber downtime lasting 20 minutes or more, or for wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for details.
Out here, days are getting a little cooler, and mornings are starting with a few more layers. It's the season for more time at the grill, more feed for your animals. Heaters burn late into the night, and the woods start calling your name. We appreciate hard-working hands, shared moments, and love for our land. That's why season after season, we're here for your life out here. Tractor Supply.
It's baseball.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Real sports talk and some really wild stories. Like the time DeMarco, the Super Bowl champ, was locked up over parking tickets.
I had to go in once to a Seattle County jail for 2 days for parking tickets.
How many parking tickets?
A lot.
Did you
I
have?
have.
You got to collect a lot.
So you have the court dates and you have failures to appear.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
You didn't
turns
know
into a warrant. Yeah. So they came and got me out of the weight room, took me to Seattle County Jail, and told me, "Oh, the judge left for the weekend. The
So
soonest
you're
you
here
get out
for
is on
until
Monday."
he comes
Right.
back.
Oh my God, 2 days.
Were you scared?
Oh. Yes, wouldn't you be?
Of course, I
Oh
know
my God,
I would, but I
terrified.
wasn't a football player.
Oh my God, yes.
I feel like you could take care of
I
yourself.
saw some of the wildest
Hey,
stuff in there.
DeMarco.
See? Wildest stuff in those 2 days.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. 710 ESPN, the home of the purple and gold.
And the home of the biggest show on the radio.
Mason and Ireland.
Bronny James. All right, so I tell people this all the time. When we go on the road, the most popular player on our team is LeBron.
Yes.
Number 2 is a tie between Luka and you,
Wow.
Bronny.
Yeah.
The particularly young people love to see you, and you come and you get off the bench and the crowds go crazy. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's a great feeling just to be supported by everyone in the basketball world. So I'm just really thankful.
So you notice it too, though.
For sure. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Don't miss Mason and Ireland weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams looking to bounce back after a tough Thursday night loss to the San Francisco 49ers. This time they head all the way over to the East Coast to take on the Baltimore Ravens, who are a shocking 1-4 through their first 4 games of the season. Still no word on whether or not Lamar Jackson will be available by the time the Rams and the Ravens kick it off 10 a.m. on Sunday morning. The Rams coming in with a lot of guys killing it on the staff sheet. Number 1 in yards so far this season, none other than Matthew Stafford. Number 1 in receiving yards this season, none other than Puka Nacua, followed not that far behind by Devontae Adams, who is just outside the top 10, and Blake Corum nearly pumping his head into the top 6 of rushing yardage along the way. The big Achilles heel for the Rams so far this season, special teams. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 blocked kicks so far this season, and that's why the Rams are 3-2. With Tuesday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
You know that old saying, you can have it fast or you can have it good?
When it comes to hiring, ZipRecruiter has put that saying to bed. Because with ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast, and you get the best person for your job. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Good. Yeah. 8:34. Good morning. Oh, I did something. 8:34. Good morning. Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Happy birthday, John Mellencamp. Turned 73.
Now, is he John Cougar or John Mellencamp or John Cougar Mellencamp?
I think he's all three. I think.
Or is it John Cougar?
Or is it John Mellencamp?
I don't know, but I went into a full John Cougar Mellencamp, like Spotify, went on an hour walk and listened to all John Cougar Mellencamp.
Really?
Pink House is one of my favorite
Pink House
songs.
is an amazing song.
Really. One of my favorite songs of all time.
It says on the birthday website just John Mellencamp. So
But I think this song was John Cougar.
Oh, well, then you're playing the wrong song.
Right. Well, he has different eras of being the different iterations of himself.
Not John Cougar Mellencamp's birthday,
That's
but
so
it is
good.
John Mellencamp's birthday.
Oh, beautiful.
73, huh?
It's also
That's
National
so
Forgiveness
good.
and Happiness Day.
I wonder if Pat McAfee will forgive John Mellencamp for their whole dust-up last year. You guys
Are
remember
you
that?
going to forgive your ex-wife?
I have
Ooh.
long forgiven her. I really
Ooh.
have. I have long forgiven her.
Oh, you have?
I have. I have. Oh, big time. I wish that she would feel the same way. I would
Oh,
want
no.
some civility. It really would. It would be nice.
Well, because you've moved on.
Right. That is
And
true.
she has not?
Well, I can't really speak for her because I haven't seen her in a really
Right.
long
And
time.
you also maybe, I mean, God forbid she like sues you or something.
Well, that's true, too. You know.
I mean, she's already done that once.
Radio Tinder time.
twice.
Radio Tinder time. We like to
Maybe
play it
3 times.
times a lady.
Maybe
Three
next time
times,
she'll
really?
sue you, too.
I'm not saying anything about her.
Keep
What are
her
you
name
talking about?
out your mouth.
Yeah, keep my ex-wife's name out your damn mouth.
You're like Liam Cohen now, all of a sudden.
Oh, you got
Okay,
I saw
he
the
did,
puzzle.
he did. Yes, I had to get to the Robert Saleh thing. Yes, that was good. That was
Yeah.
good.
Well, I mean, it just brought it back to the Jaguars, who are the number 7 team in your Cap 10.
That's right. They're really good after this week.
By the way, I love how once a show I go in on the mongrels and they get all flustered. They like run around like chickens without their head. Oh my God, Sedano's yelling at us! Oh my God, Sedano, he's so cute.
What are you
Yo.
yelling at him for now?
What did they say?
They're like the little, you know, when the Muppets go crazy and they like run around like ah. Like if Parker could find like the video of like the Muppets like scrambling all around each other, that's literally the mongrels. So I go in like once a show to like berate them, challenge them, make them man or woman up in this case. Although the ladies are usually incredibly kind in there. It's the dudes who are trying to overcompensate for something. And so I just like, you know, went in there, set off a bomb, and then ran out in the break. And then I left them with, because earlier in the show, I saw they were complaining that your picture's not back here. And I said, you know what? No Cappy picture just because you guys want it.
Wow. Wow.
Cappy, you'll never be in there.
I guess not.
Well, you
It's
know-
the mongrels' fault now.
What's funny is I ordered a tile for that at the CVS over here downtown from their photo lab, and then they closed, and like they didn't tell me how I could pick up the photo or anything. I was just like, wait, what happens to that now?
Tell
They
me it
just
was the one
closed.
from the original Mandy's. Tell me that.
And
was
by
It's
the
the
way,
one that's in
Cesar
my office.
Nunez, I do just have you on my show to berate you. Yes.
All right, Radio Tinder time at 8:38. We like to play a TV theme. On this day in 1996.
What is this?
Hey Arnold debuted on Nickelodeon.
Past my time.
Hey Arnold.
It's a great show.
You got a football head?
I've heard it's a great show, but past my time.
Stoop Boy never left his stoop.
Great
I'm
show.
Bit Boy.
Great,
That's
great
Stoop
show.
Boy.
That's true.
Who was Arnold, by the way? Who played Hey Arnold?
Who was the voice you're saying?
Oh, it wasn't a real dude?
famous.
No, it is.
It's a cartoon.
Wow.
It's a cartoon. Hey Arnold's not a real guy?
Radio Tinder
Oh,
time.
Cappy, that right there is worth its weight in gold, I'll say.
Radio Tinder brought to you by our friends, the Crazy Hernandez brothers, the home of the hardwood. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-624 or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Cappy, real quick, multiple people apparently voiced Arnold in Hey Arnold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Multiple voices.
Yeah.
That's what Mace hears in his head.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
So do I. So do I. We're on Mike Pro together.
Wow.
Is that when
just
Mace
random.
is putting in his teeth or taking out his teeth? that
I
he
told
hears?
him about the teeth bit.
Yeah, and
He
how do you
liked
like
it.
He liked
Wait,
it.
you're saying Mace has veneers?
No, I just made it up because we were talking about Pete Carroll being old, and I said, "Oh, by the way, I'm having dinner with Mace tomorrow night at 4:15 for some reason."
Wait, veneers are
Early
different than
bird special.
dentures.
Yeah.
Veneers and dentures, not the
And
same
before
thing.
he eats that steak at Fleming's, he's got to put his teeth in.
Maybe they'll put it in a blender for him. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's mean. My grandma had to do that, but like when she was like really, really like she had mouth cancer, and so she couldn't chew.
Come on.
Yeah, that didn't. We
She
didn't
couldn't
know.
chew.
We're all
Yeah.
laughing.
Yeah,
and
no,
you
that's
throw
fair.
out mouth
We feel bad
cancer.
for Granny.
Listen,
Right.
my grandpa, bless his heart, they're rest in peace, Grandma and Grandpa Toth. My grandpa, one Thanksgiving, I watched him put every single separate dish into a blender and separate it on the plate, just like everyone else's Thanksgiving dinner. I was like, he really loves her.
Oh, wow.
That was Radio Tinder. Anyway,
Yeah. Hey, real quick, by the way, we mentioned the Charlie Sheen documentary the other day. There was a scene where they talk about Martin Sheen taking out his teeth.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I didn't know that Martin Sheen had the fake teeth.
Can I do one really quick?
No,
though?
yeah. I was doing a bit.
Okay.
Cappy Seals still seems puzzled by your comment. By
I'm
Martin.
trying to think of that part because I watched it.
I just felt so bad for
I
Granny.
think Cappy's still stuck on Hey Arnold.
I
being-
feel
not being
so bad
animated.
for Granny. She had cancer. She's having her turkey blended. She's got like a little broccoli on the side that was all blended.
I was trying to finish it with a happy thought, like, oh, Grandpa really loves Grandma. You know, he really did that for her. That was very nice of him.
Give us
All
a
right, go
Radio
ahead.
Tinder real quick.
All right, so this is from the Macro Dosing podcast with Arian Foster, his podcast about like conspiracies and cover-ups and stuff.
Former NFL running
Yes,
back, Aaron
yes.
Foster. Yes.
So they were talking about like rich people things that he's done in his life, and here's a good story that he told about one of his examples.
On my way there, which is like a 3.5-hour flight, I forgot my headphones at the crib because I left early in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and so I had to raw dog that flight. You know, I was just out there, and so on the way back, I wanted to give the Apple Beats the Johnson try, but I was like, I gotta get some headphones, and so I forgot until the night before my flight. A flight left at like 10. And I'm like, totally forgot to get headphones. All the stores are closed. Only thing's open is Target. And I didn't feel like getting in the Uber and driving over to go grab some. So I DoorDashed a set of Apple headphones. And it was like $600. It was ridiculous. It was a ridiculous thing to do it, but I did it.
Wow.
So I was going to ask if you guys have ever done anything similar that was like really, really, really expensive, or a time where like you had to pay way more than you needed to for something because you just like needed it or were being lazy.
No. So what I do is, it's funny. Like I have 2 AirPods because I've done that where I've just bought some.
You bought them, huh?
Yeah, I bought some at like a random Apple store. But what I do is I keep the wired ones for the USB-C in my car. Like, so the other day, I realized, oh crap, I didn't bring them for my flight, so I just grabbed the wired ones, and honestly, it worked just fine. Like I keep those with me now just in case I forget the AirPods. But I would $600 is excessive. Like, he's made millions, so I guess it's different. But
I just
yeah,
want to know
I wouldn't do that.
What would they have cost had he not had them delivered?
Probably like, I don't
Probably
know.
$250 probably.
So he's paying
300,
like $300 in delivery for them
And,
junts.
and like, because it's probably like immediate, he wants to get it right now. And like certain things like electronics and stuff are crazy expensive when you DoorDash it.
I had
Hey, if
no
you need
idea.
something moved, $200, I can get it for you.
Oh yeah, well your primo
Yeah, I always
probably
say
could
that,
also
you know?
do that for
Always.
$200.
He's
I
doing
would
all right,
never,
though.
I would
He's-
never do that.
He stole a lot of money from the Texans after that first great season he had.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, fair enough. I would never do that. I don't even use Uber Eats. Like
I
it
don't
bugs me
It
when
is
my
really
kids.
expensive.
It's not because of the fees.
Well-
it's because you can't understand it.
Well, it's
Well,
kind of
that's
like your
probably
whoop
true,
issue.
too.
You know what I mean? It's like when
I paid a lot to get an extra whoop yesterday,
Right.
and now I got 2 whoops, and none of them work.
Let me have one of them whoops.
And I'm going to buy a new iPhone today, and that's going to cost a lot of money.
Oh,
yeah,
my goodness.
I will say this, Cappy. I will use Uber Eats when I'm putting it on the company. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
But like because I don't feel like going out of the hotel and I got work to do. But for me, I'll just go pick it up. Why am I going to spend an extra? You know, you end up spending almost 30%, 40% more
I know. I do it
between
all
the
the time.
tip and the fees
I don't
and
do
all
it.
the stuff.
I
so.
never do Uber Eats. And the other day on my credit card, I saw an Uber charge that I did not recognize. So I said to all 4 of my kids, I said, "All right."
Wait, you actually looked at it?
I did. I said, "Who
Rachel looks at it.
I said, who charged all this on my credit card?
How much was it?
It was like $30. But my daughter was like, oh, sorry, Dad. Uber Eats, I was wasted. So she's in college, right? So
Hey, King.
And at least it was like, okay, there's an excuse. You were wasted. I'll go with that. College girl. But, man, I don't ever use Uber Eats. I never do any of that. I don't even use Instacart anymore. Like, I actually go to the store.
I do, unless when I need produce. One time I did have to DoorDash a really, really long, like a cable during COVID, and my modem broke, or my router, one of the two, whatever one it was, where like I couldn't use Wi-Fi to connect on the Comrex. So I had to Uber or like a DoorDash a 60-foot Ethernet cord, and it was really expensive, but I had to do it.
You call it an
Aunt
Ethernet?
Esther, who's one
Ethernet,
of the good mongrels.
Aunt Esther's great. She's
she
awesome.
says that the portions are smaller on Uber Eats.
Oh, is that right?
Not if you're
I don't
getting
know if
headphones
that's the
or not.
case or not. I've never really noticed.
my son
No,
ordered Uber
Chipotle
Eats.
got busted for that, but now they
really?
Yeah.
My son ordered Uber Eats the other night because I was going out to dinner, and at the last minute I was like, hey, you know what? Why don't we go together? Why don't you come with me? And he's like, okay, I will.
Hey,
and
screw you, Dad.
No, he couldn't figure out how to cancel the Uber Eats.
Oh.
Well, you can't. You can't.
Really? You
Unless
cannot
it's
cancel
like within like a minute, you can't.
Well, he said, it was 30 seconds, and he was freaking out because he couldn't figure out how to cancel.
Can't cancel it.
Yeah.
8:45, the ADLS. Oh, I said that really well. The ALDS is on the ESPN LA app. Hear MLB playoff baseball on the ESPN LA app starting at 1 p.m. with Mariners-Tigers Game 3, followed by Blue Jays-Yankees right after. Just hit the ESPN Radio live sports tile for play-by-play from ESPN Radio. And be sure to keep up the Dodgers conversation tomorrow morning at 6:30 with the Blue Review on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. The MLB postseason on ESPN LA, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Thank you, Lindsay, for Radio Tinder, made possible by our friends at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. The crazy Hernandez brothers with that hardwood, Cappy. Meanwhile, tell us about our other friends. A lot of friends this morning.
Yeah.
Great friends, you could say.
Yes.
On a Tuesday morning. I stayed there last night. We're both going to stay there tonight and watch the Charlie Sheen doc together in my hotel room. Our friends at East Central Hotel.
Well, let's say you're coming to downtown L.A. because you're coming to do what we're going to do tonight. We're going to go across the street. We're going to see the opener tonight. We're going to see the start of the hockey season. So if you're coming down for a hockey game, for a basketball game, for a concert, for a show, for a convention, whatever the case may be, you want to take your lady out for a nice dinner, you don't want to do any drinking and driving, of course, why not stay where we stay, the East Central Hotel? It's right across the street from LA Live. So it's literally looking at the Grammy Museum, okay? And when I say looking, you're at the Nixo Lounge. You've got the street level, one flight down, but you got that vibe and that feel and that sound of downtown LA. And you got the greatest location. You got the softest towels. You got the most lovely people on the planet who all work there and make you feel like you're at home. You got the brand new gym. But most importantly, what Robert Montez, the general manager, has at the East Central Hotel, he's got the location. The best location with the biggest hotel rooms in all of downtown LA. That is the East Central Hotel. And are you going to use the towels for your individual issues?
I used one this morning, the middle towel.
Yeah.
I used it for my privates.
You did?
I did.
You get room service?
I even ate dinner last night in my hotel room.
You get like the cleaning staff to come in and clean up today, or you put a do not disturb on your...
I do not. If I'm over 2 days, I'll have them come out. So tomorrow, I'll leave a nice, crisp $10 bill for their hard work.
Okay, but what about like the towel? Like, will you use the same?
Well, there's multiple towels.
Okay, so you got two middle towels.
Oh, I got at least 3 middle towels.
Oh, did you order more?
No.
Okay, they got 3.
Oh, they get them stacked with towels, Jack.
Okay, well, they probably know your room. You need extra middle towels.
Exactly right.
The East Central Hotel. That's where we stay. That's where you should stay in downtown LA, the East Central.
Yeah, don't do dumb things like somebody did in Indianapolis. Just go to the East Central Hotel.
Yes.
Oh, you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Just get in your room.
Exactly.
Get off the
8:48.
streets.
Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We're back in 3 minutes from right now, and we'll have fun and frivolity. Don't forget at 9 o'clock, the Rich Eisen Show, terrestrially on ESPN LA 710. And we'll do the YouTube hour at ESPN Los Angeles. Smile, Jack. It's Tuesday, sucker.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Avner Gatt, your trusted Los Angeles public adjuster. Call Avner directly at 818-917-5256 for help with your insurance claim.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Everyone knows Earl Hershiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field, he's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Earl, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Pechanga Resort Casino is rewarding you on another level. Bring in a rewards card from one of 16 Southern California casinos and access exclusive benefits with Pechanga's tier status match program. Qualified members can even win $25,000 club dollars. But hurry, this limited time offer ends December 31st and match statuses remain valid through January 31st, 2026. Open to new and existing Pechanga club members. Visit the club at Pechanga for more details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
All is good. Okay. On the brand new Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Yeah.
Back to the guys.
Can I bite your tongue like my bad habit?
852. Good morning. Got thrown off when I looked up and I saw Cappy in glasses. On this day in 2022, the number one hit, Steve Lacy, Bad Habit. Oh, yeah, didn't you bring me blue light glasses?
I did. Did I not ask you to remind me? Because I know I'd forget.
Are they in the car?
No, they're here. They're with
okay,
me.
so I just reminded you.
I know. Well, I remembered myself. That's why I put on
Are
these
you going to give me
glasses.
some so I can put them on?
Yeah. Before I do, though, George, I need to lodge a complaint.
Sure. Am I the complaint department officially?
No, I just want you to know, as the black hand, this is the gray hand, and I am lodging a complaint.
Okay.
I've about had enough of Parker and Anthony Jecks.
What about
I just
them?
want to say that I'm going on the offensive here with these two characters.
They're lovely.
Okay, these two.
They're lovely.
Let's pot them up.
Let me tell you what the problem is with these two kids.
Yeah.
All right? They have too much control of the show.
Well, they control the YouTube aspect.
I understand that.
What's the problem with that?
Producers.
Let me tell you what the problem is. So I have what's called Switcher Studios up on my computer. So that George and I can see each other in real time.
Right.
Okay? Because of that, the camera on my computer is facing at me. However,
But it was. Oh, you're saying it was underneath you, so you could see like your boogers.
Right. So the camera that they would normally
they went
use,
undercarriage
split
cam.
screen me, guys.
Yeah.
Split because I want to define this for everybody. So if you look, the camera up above me, this is the camera that I think I'm using. But you see, the camera with my computer, they're also using without telling me. So now, if you want to look up my nose, if you want to look up my beak, go ahead. Go ahead. You can look up my nose. But these guys are doing this stuff.
Well, why didn't you? But it's on you to take the camera off of that.
Mute it.
I could. I mute the audio, and I could turn off the camera.
Right.
But I didn't realize that these guys
we
would
got
use
double
this
you.
against me.
Now we got you and you.
One of you guys back there, get on the mic.
I mean, come on, Parker. What are you doing to your boy here?
Cappy, I'm kind of having too much fun back here. I'm sorry.
You guys have been doing this to me for a while, and I'm getting all confused. I'm like, what the hell's with this camera angle of me? You're looking up my nose. I got hairy nostrils here, bro.
I mean, it's working. We're at 5. We're at a big number today on the YouTube chat, and so I just want to thank everybody for joining us, and I think they like what I'm doing back here.
Yeah, I think they are. I think a lot of the reasons our YouTube has exploded the way it has is because of Parker and Sexy Jexy. So I think, if you're asking me, what are you asking me?
Well,
here?
here's the thing. I want from now on then, you ready for this? Now you've got a 5-shot. You got George, you got Chris and Jorge, you got Lindsay, you got Bergie, and you got me. There's 5 of us.
Yeah.
I want a 6-box where I get 2 angles. I get the one that looks up my beak so you can see my hairy nostrils.
Nose cam?
Yeah, you should
Well,
see
I mean,
my hairy
we've already
nostrils.
seen you kind of dig for gold, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it feels like it's appropriate for the audience to see, the gold inside.
Not only have I been busted picking for gold, but I've also been a guy that on the air has had his nostrils actually waxed. And so now, because they're not waxed, they're very hairy. And you can
Put the
see
thing
up my
in there.
nose.
Why don't you get the thing and put it in there?
Yeah. By the way, you can smash the like button if you want to see Cappy's nostrils.
Yeah, smash
that
Jack.
like button.
Hey, it's the Pure Play Sweepstakes. Enter for your chance to win a next-gen reverse osmosis water system, bringing pure, clean water straight to your home, plus an ESPN LA prize pack that includes a pair of sports tickets and ESPN LA swag. Hey. Enter now at pureplaysweepstakes.com. Must be 18 or older and a homeowner to enter. Clean water, clutch prizes. Head to pureplaysweepstakes.com today. What's wrong, Cappy?
Oh, I'm just doing things to the camera now that I want people to see me doing to this
Do
camera.
some other things to the camera
this is
while we're at it,
ridiculous.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, Parker's looking directly up my nose.
8:56, good morning. We're going to YouTube. Isaac's coming up at ESPN LA on 7:10 a.m. Terrestrially, smile. It's Tuesday, scumbags. Live Imaging Tuesday, presented by Providence.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Did you know if your child has a sports injury, Children's Hospital Los Angeles can get them back in the game? The expert care team at the Autry Orthopedic Center helps young athletes recover and perform their best by connecting every step of their care. From Southern California's only accredited sports motion analysis lab for kids to a concussion clinic, specialized heart tests, and top pediatric sports medicine specialists, Children's Hospital Los Angeles has the winning formula. Your child's comeback starts here. Visit chla.org/sportsmedicine to learn more today.
Come out for a day of golf and fun and support the men and women who fight for our freedom. On Tuesday, November 11th, the Pacific Palms Resort in the City of Industry will play host to the 2025 Land of the Free Foundation Veterans Day Golf Classic. All proceeds from the tournament will go directly to the charities who support the men and women of our armed forces. For more info on the tournament, please visit landofthefreefoundation.org or call 562-833-4361. That's landofthefreefoundation.org.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Vodka, America's #1 potato vodka. Smooth, creamy, no burn, made from non-GMO potatoes and gluten-free with no added sugar, just 64 calories an ounce. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
My fantasy team needs anyone who can stop the tush push. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Big screens, fantastic food, ice-cold draft beer. Football has never tasted better at Mosin and Sideline Bar.
Number 2.
Bret Michaels live at Morongo for his only SoCal show, November 21st.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away $10,000 cash to one rewards card player, October 26th. Play your favorite slots for entry.
Morongo, good times.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Line run 90 feet away for the Phillies. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball right side. Edman up and over. And a low throw dug out by Freeman. He held the bag, and the game is over. On a bad throw, Freeman saves the Dodgers. If he doesn't make that play, the tying run scores, and LA hangs on 4-3, and they have a stranglehold on the series, 2-0.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
I really, really love that UCLA story so much. And I mean, I guess now we're ridiculing the fact that the fans didn't come onto the field and tear down the goalpost.
Are you so sensitive today?
They
because
did
I think
come
you guys,
onto the
I think you guys are way off on
We're
this
just
one.
doing bits.
No. I'm taking it personally.
They did come down onto the field. There just wasn't enough of them to
Right,
take
they
the
got plugged
goalpost
off
down.
very quickly.
Yeah.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
A little sabor? Give me a freaking break.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the widow on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Shotgun for Trevor. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Dropping is Trevor. Looking, steps up. He's going to run it. Trevor to the 5-yard line. First thing on his feet. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, a 10-yard touchdown run. And Jacksonville is in the end zone again.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right now.
Well, you want to
Not even joking.
I honestly, the disrespect for what these guys did this weekend just bothers me.
Bit boy.
There it is.
You wanted the love boat, mongrels?
Honestly, I think we have over 1,000 people in the YouTube just because of the Love Boat.
And
is that
Cappy's
what?
nostrils.
Yeah, that's
And Cappy's nostrils.
Right.
A combination of the two.
90230, good morning.
And the Dodgers. Don't forget the Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers. By the way, who was doing the radio play-by-play in the call? Was that our friend?
Oh, that's Dave O'Brien, I believe.
Yeah, Dave O'Brien. Because he kind of said it, the Dodgers.
He did. We need to cut that up. The
Dodgers.
Yeah. Dave O'Brien, old school, man. Been around forever.
Really old
Does
school.
the Red Sox currently.
Oh, beautiful.
He's done ESPN stuff for many, many, many years. Yeah.
He goes all the way back, George, to our
He did
early
him
days.
and Boog Shambi used to do the Marlins together.
Our
Yeah.
early days.
Oh, the Marlins.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the Dodgers won last night. The Blue Review was popping off this morning with Bergie. The Blue Review each weekday during the playoffs, all the time. 6:30 a.m. on our YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles, and it's on demand all day long. You don't have to miss the Blue Review. And over the weekend, you know what I did? We aired the Blue Review. Blue Review Reloaded on Saturday morning.
Look at that.
I love it. I feel like the Blue Review should be in very much constant rotation, I believe, during this time of the year, especially because it's so important. Now, Greg, speaking of the Blue Review, you are one of the hosts of the Blue Review. Give us kind of your kind of quick rundown of how you guys attacked today's show off such a crazy Dodgers victory against the Phillies in Philadelphia yesterday.
So we went very heavy on the fact that Blake Snell was just tremendous in last night's game. What he did.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. We also had Graham Metzger on, who is the resident Phillies fan. So we got the Phillies perspective of being down 0-2. And actually, from the way it happened, too, where they were down, they looked completely out of it, having a chance to come back and win and not, and just being devastated that way. So that was kind of fun to hear that portion of it. But honestly, it was really mostly about the decisions that Dave Roberts made throughout the game and at the end of the game when it came to the bullpen. He was fantastic in everything, every button that he was pushing until he brought in Blake Trinan. And that was just the absolute wrong call. It should have only have been Emmett Sheehan to finish out the ninth, or it was Roki Sasaki to start the ninth inning with a clean inning. Those were your only two options, and he went away from it, and it was the wrong decision.
Yeah, you say the wrong decision because he's sitting there, Dave Roberts, and he's saying to Blake Trinan, do me a favor. Prove me wrong. Like don't prove everybody else right. Like come in here and do what you're capable of doing that we know you're capable of doing. That's why we have you on this team. That's why we have you on this playoff roster. And Trinan's like, but Skip, I've sucked all season long, man. What do you want me to do? All of a sudden get good? Yes, that's right. That's what I want. And Trinan is actually proving Dave wrong. I don't know how much more Trinan gets in this postseason.
I don't think he gets anything. I would actually be kind of surprised if he's on the NLCS roster at this point, just because of how bad he has been. That you're right. You're 100% right, Cappy, that was his moment to prove to everybody, including me, who's been killing him for a while, that I still got it. I'm going to be an important piece of this bullpen, and they didn't do it.
No, he failed miserably.
Miserably.
By the way, I think there were a lot of people also jumping into the YouTube because the LeBron second decision. The LeBron second decision was not a basketball-related thing. It was like some sort of endorsement deal with Hennessy.
So by the way, I was reading the story.
He's not retiring.
Bunch of baloney.
Yeah, I was reading this story on ESPN.com just a few moments.
Yeah. It is.
Just a couple
I'm
minutes
mad
ago.
about it.
Listen to this. ESPN.com has a story on their homepage that ticket prices for the final game of the Lakers season, which is April 12th, I think they play Utah. The average price of that ticket was like $82. Then yesterday, LeBron and his marketing team does what smart marketing people do. They tease you and make you think that they're going to announce one thing, and then they're going to come back because they've got your attention and they're going to announce something else. The ticket price went from like $82 to like $550 because people thought that today LeBron was making an announcement about his retirement and that April 12th against Utah would be his final game.
Good.
So
I
for
hope all those stupid ticket brokers they lose out on all that money because that's who probably bought them all up, right?
More than likely, yes.
Listen, I can appreciate the marketing savvy. Hey, he's got another big, announcement. And I watched the commercial. I like the way that the one guy, whoever the actor is, who's that guy? I don't know who it is. But he's playing the Jim Gray line.
Hey, Arnold.
Right? It's Arnold. It's Arnold. It's Arnold, the cartoon guy.
Arnold.
Right? Like whoever the guy is who's this like supposed actor who's supposed to be this Jim Gray character, they're literally using the exact same lines from the decision. And LeBron is trying to recreate those lines, but he's not really an actor, even though he kind of thinks he is. And so he's like overacting so badly.
Well, according to you, he is an actor all the time.
An actor as in?
All the things
Well,
he
no,
does,
I was actually laughing not at that, although the timing was fantastic.
Yeah.
But someone named Peter Tollner says Morales is the Blake Trinan of the show, dead weight.
Well, no,
wow.
So Pete Tollner is actually this guy named Phil, who is a guy who goes after Bergman for being Jewish.
What?
Whoa.
No, that's who he is.
Yeah, he's the
Yikes.
Reddit guy.
Yeah.
Unacceptable on October 7th, Peter. Unacceptable.
Or any day for that matter.
Yeah, but today in
as
particular.
well.
Today in particular.
No, I get it.
Unacceptable, Peter. So what do you think about this LeBron move? Like it's on one hand, it's super cheesy. And on the other hand, it's really smart marketing.
I think it's stupid.
I told you guys yesterday that it wasn't going to be retirement.
My 14-year-old nephew pointed that out when he said, if he was retiring, it would be in Cleveland. I was like, you know what? Cam has a point. He's going to play his last season in Cleveland, probably.
So I don't see how that actually happens unless he does takes the minimum or the mid-level exemption or something like that.
He could.
Did he mean like he'd be playing
likes
for
money way
Cleveland?
too
Or
Well, he was saying, like, since he can't this year, he's not playing for Cleveland this year, he's not retiring this year.
no, I mean, next year when he and Bryce are on whatever team, and Bronny, I'm sure all three of them will be on the same team. It'll probably be the Lakers, but either way, I mean, yeah, he's not.
Yeah,
he's not.
look,
LeBron's never retiring. By the way, I'm kind of resigned.
Never
to that, George.
retiring?
No,
Like he's just gonna keep playing?
He's gonna be like Pete Carroll's youthful 74, and he'll be handing out Werther's originals himself, and LeBron will still be playing. There's no doubt in my mind. LeBron will never retire. He plays till the end. In fact, he doesn't even die.
Yeah,
he lives forever.
I appreciate Parker and his enthusiasm yesterday. It was like, hey, Sedano Kap, do you guys want to do some like a tease for the LeBron thing? And I'm like, no, because it's not basketball. He's not retiring. I'm not wasting my time. No offense.
No, it's all right.
Theater of the mind.
Although, by the way, he did wear a very similar shirt to the one he wore in the decision for this Hennessy thing, which I thought
Why wasn't Jim Gray in the commercial? Now that really
right. If you would have had Jim Gray,
Yeah.
that it's funny because when the tease video came out, I thought it was going to be Jim Gray. But then I saw the video. If that would have been Jim Gray, then maybe I would have thought that would have been an interesting way to do it. But nah, it just clearly was.
You know that Aunt Esther is in our YouTube chat, and Aunt Esther is now officially boycotting Hennessy as a result of the second decision 2.0 being a Hennessy commercial. Aunt Esther is boycotting Hennessy. Now, I must admit, it has been some time since this brother right here has had any Hennessy. I mean, it's just not something I normally ever get. When was the last time anybody here had a little Hennessy?
It's
never had
too
it.
much for me. I can't do Hennessy.
Oh,
But you know who
it's great.
can? Funches.
Oh, yeah, Funches loves
absolutely.
Funches loves that brown drink, man.
I think he stopped though.
I love a
think
good
last time I
brown drink
talked-
too. I'm mad at him.
I like the Scotch.
I did Hennessy Black last summer. Well, I was that was a long goodbye.
This is the pre-die.
Well, obviously,
Yeah.
yes.
The pre-die.
This is
Hennessy Black with a nice cigar, a good digestive.
I actually don't even know, what is Hennessy. Is it a whiskey? Is it a
It's, it's in the brandy
It's a
family.
cognac.
Yeah, it's in the
Oh, it's a
brandy cognac family.
Okay. I only associate Hennessy with Beast Mode because of that day he was drinking that Hennessy.
Not
when he-
LeBron.
Well, I don't, and I won't.
Actually, previously endorsed it. It's not, decision commercial big endorsement.
I will just say, like, I can appreciate the marketing angle of it all. I really can. Like, tease people into thinking that something is coming and then hit them with an
Yeah, but
advertisement.
that was never going to be
But
about the
it's just,
retirement.
come on, LeBron. It's just cheese, bro. It's just cheesy.
It was never going to be about
just cheese.
You think anybody ever said to LeBron, "Hey, listen, we have an idea. It's for a Hennessy commercial. We'll put it out, and we're going to make it the Decision 2.0. We're going to make people think that you're retiring, and then we're going to hit them over the head with a Hennessy commercial." You think LeBron at any point was ever like, "Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I actually don't like that."
I think he might have, and then they're like, well, we'll give you this much more money for it.
Oh, wow.
Because he did something kind of similar for Amazon Prime Day where it was like a fake press conference. And I don't know. I just feel like it's like the boy who cried wolf. He's played this card too many times, you know? So then when he really does have an important announcement or whatever, everyone's just going to be like, oh, it's just another ad.
Oh, good point. Like maybe when he actually does have a retirement press conference, although I'm now resigned to the notion that he'll never retire.
Okay.
Maybe when he actually does have a retirement press conference, none of us will pay attention to it, and then we won't even believe him.
By the way, Apple Tower Theater is saying the first available appointment is Saturday at 12:10 p.m.
And just go in.
I'm just going to go in.
What time is the USC Michigan game on Saturday?
4:30.
So maybe we can go to the store before the game.
I can't be without a whoop till Saturday.
You can't?
I'm going to go in today.
There's got to be a way to get it fixed.
There'll be way less people if you go during the day today than
Yeah, I'm
if
gonna
you
go
go on a
during
Saturday.
the day.
It'll be
So you're just going to
packed.
walk in, no appointment.
Well, I got to walk anyway today, so I'm going to walk on that side of town.
What time they open?
Although it's a
till?
live imaging Tuesday, but we'll just do a quick pop in.
Walk in there, pretend you're going to buy the new iPhone, and be like, "Oh, by the way, can you help me out with this thing?"
I'm going to have to
Very
buy the new
good.
iPhone
That's
anyway.
Very, very good.
That's how
You
do
should
it.
work
Very
for
good.
LeBron.
Very, very good. Jorge
By the way, to
Briones.
put a bow on LeBron, I mean, I just think when he does retire, it's going to be a much bigger. It's going to be something that gets popped up like with nobody knowing. Like I don't think that's going to be something they're going to tease. Like think about it. Like we kind of knew he was coming to the Lakers, but we didn't know for sure. And that thing was just a literal press release when that happened in 2018. So like I think this is going to be something that's just going to pop up, and it's going to happen when it happens. And whether it's at the end of the year or whether it's next year or whenever he decides, like that's going to be the way it goes. Think about it when Kobe, Kobe started a season and wasn't it in December?
November 29th.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So there you go. November 29th. He
Not
started
December.
the season. Right. Okay. So close. So he just announced it in like early into the season. Like he had played games, and the season had been a month or so into the season at that point, and then he just announced it. So it could just happen abruptly.
Any of you guys out there who immediately bought a ticket for the April 12th game against Utah because you got suckered into thinking that this is LeBron's last season and he was about to retire, I want to know how much you paid for that ticket. Seriously.
By the way, Mr. Grissom on YouTube says, this was pathetic and a waste of time. Good thing I didn't let my son stay home from school to watch The Decision. Horrible. You were really going to let your son? Really? At this point?
Even if he did retire, you're letting your
The
kids
guy's
stay
been
home.
playing for 21 years. What do you think was going to happen?
Come on, he's not retiring after this year. There's still, look, you made it to a point where you could get Bronny drafted to your team. And now you've got your son going to play at Arizona this year, and he'll be a one and done also, whether or not he's qualified for the NBA or he's going to be a first-round pick, second-round pick, whatever. There's no way LeBron retires after this year because he will play with Bryce, and I would predict he'll play with Bronny and Bryce. But even if he doesn't play with Bronny and Bryce, let's say Bronny stays with the Lakers and Bryce and LeBron leaves, LeBron will go someplace that will take Bryce so that he can live out his dream of, I played in the NBA with both of my sons.
Yeah. Well, maybe not.
What do you
know
think?
This.
What do you think, though? Seriously, like, is this out of the question?
I don't know if Bryce is going to play. I don't know. I don't know what Bryce is going to do at Arizona. Is he going to? I don't know if he's only going to play 1 year. I don't know.
Well, I'm asking you to make a prediction. Of course, you don't know.
I don't know. Do I think this is LeBron's last year? I think it would make sense. Year 23, all that stuff. I think actually, from a marketing perspective, it makes a ton of sense. But I probably lean more towards you. I will tell you this: I gotta go though because I gotta catch a flight.
I thought it was 9:30.
No, I gotta go.
Oh,
He actually said 9:20.
Where are you going?
Oh,
right.
Well, it's not 9:20.
Well, and I have to pack up this Comrex too, so I need a few minutes. I need to get out of here.
Where are you headed?
I'm headed to Atlanta. All right, where the players play, Captain.
You kind of said when you said I gotta go, you kind of sounded like Ballmer when he goes, I got scammed too.
They conned me.
Oh, they conned me. Goodbye, George.
What is going on in Atlanta? Like,
Have a
I don't
safe
know.
flight.
I don't know. What is this
Yeah, why are you
NBA
leaving
travel
on
or
a
is this
Tuesday?
college football travel? I don't know.
Oh, here he left.
He didn't even want to
he's
give you
gone.
time.
He has no interest.
Oh, who's on line one?
He has no interest in
To
us.
your point, Cappy, I don't remember where he's going because he usually leaves Thursday, not Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, line one. How are you?
Buenos dias.
What's going on?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yo, you're on the air, dude.
Why is it so
Well,
confusing?
just, let's give this.
710 ESPN, buenos dias.
Let's let this breathe a little bit here.
I'm trying to let it breathe.
Okay. Hey, Joyce, are you there? Hey, James, are you there?
Frederick. Nope. Gone.
All right, gone.
He must have had the wrong number.
But here's the thing. I don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
You said hello.
Yeah, I like, by the way, for people to call the show even when we're not saying, hey, the phones are open or hey, it's roll call time. I like when people call the show and they have something interesting they want to talk about, and then we look and we go, is that something we want to talk about? And then we just randomly bring them on the air. For example.
Go ahead.
I got to tell you guys, the national coverage of what happened this past weekend between UCLA and Penn State.
Oh, God. I mean, you're just not going to let it go. I thought you were going to go with Mark Sanchez there, and then you go into UCLA Penn State.
That is correct.
The human interest aspect of it.
Oh.
It's just like,
Dad.
I'm actually with them.
You're with who?
I don't like the human interest
Why?
aspect of it. I don't like human interest stories.
What?
I don't know. It's
When
just
Jerry Neuheisel
cheesy.
with that light perm and that soft skin was hoisted above the field as 10 fans stormed and cheered him on.
Dozens of fans.
Jerry.
5 fans, 5 security guards.
You know, Kobe Walsh, one of the MCs here, he was at the game.
That's right.
And he stormed the field.
Shocking. There were only 10 people to get in his way.
Now here's the one thing about the
9,
security
actually. He was
guards.
the 10th.
The security guards on the field at the Rose Bowl, they were like, who can we take down? And there was like this little girl. Like I'm talking, she's like 5 years old, and she's running on the field, and the security guards are going after her. It's like, go after the mom or the dad, bro. Like you're going after a little Cindy who's 5 years old and she's running on the field.
They're not used to people storming the field at UCLA games.
They are not used to it. But I'm going to tell you guys something. I think that it was good that the field was not stormed. Seriously.
Because nobody got hurt.
That's right. Plus, no players were taunted.
So Cappy had said yesterday, he sent us the clip of the press conference afterwards where he was saying the coach was saying how he wasn't familiar with the headsets. Like, that's how new.
Tim Skipper?
Yeah.
No. Actually, it wasn't a Jerry Neuheisel who was telling the story.
Yeah.
So
Here, I'll play it.
Jerry.
Jerry wasn't used to the headset?
Yeah, here's what he said.
But all things you learn from. Like, I hate to say this, but I had never practiced with the headset in terms of, like, the button to talk to the quarterback. So there's, like, multiple times during the game I'm calling the play, but the headset's flipped up because I'm used to being a position coach. And then all of a sudden I'm pressing the wrong part of the button trying to talk to him. Like, it was a mess. Hopefully we'll get that cleaned up by next week. But just one of those days. It just all kind of fell into place.
If you would have said
he's
to me,
about as entertaining as his father, so that's good.
If you would have said to me, who is that speaking? I would have said that's Rick Neuheisel. Like, they sound exactly alike. They look exactly alike. And I guess maybe for UCLA fans, you're kind of hoping that one coach is better than the other, I guess.
Neuheisel had some decent
years.
He had some good moments.
And he made some money, too. I mean, Rick Neuheisel, he made some money because I think before he got fired at Washington, right?
Yeah.
And that was like for some fantasy football thing that he was in, some nonsense, right? But Rick made some serious cash when he was coaching. He was coaching for a while, and he made some serious money.
What's on tap today on ESPN LA? Hockey is back, Jack. And the LA Kings are gearing up for their season opener. Tune in starting at 7 p.m. as we count down to the face-off at 7:30 against the Colorado Avalanche. Don't miss out as the Kings begin their chase for the Cup. You can hear it here on 7:10 a.m. And, of course, the all-new ESPN LA app. Face-off at 7:30, and after the game, react on Kings Talk. Its debut with Sam Patesh right here on ESPN LA, your home of the Kings, and we'll be at the game.
Say something kind of crunchy and then something sort of juicy.
Well, not crunchy. We're not. Those are white people tacos. I like the Mexican tacos.
Okay, so you like it to be soft, soft and nice and soft
with a lot of meat. Yeah,
right, a lot of meat in there, right? And then you like the peach because the peach is very sweet and juicy,
especially when you take out the seed in the middle. Yeah, yeah.
Which one do you always go taco peach, or do you
Doesn't
sometimes
matter.
go peach taco?
It depends. It depends on the mood, like.
Yeah.
So maybe in the morning I'll go with the peach first,
and
then the taco afterwards.
Of course, why not? Why not?
Mm-hmm. Very interesting. Very,
So
very
I bought this new Kings hat yesterday at the Team LA store.
Yeah.
And I just realized as I looked on the YouTube shot, and I guess I didn't notice it till now, but the logo on the side is actually the old Kings logo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is the
So
old
it's the
Kings
brand new Kings logo in the front. And on the side, it's the old Kings logo, and it was like a Mitchell and Ness throwback.
Yeah, let me see. Turn to your left. Let me see that. Oh, okay. All right. So it's got the okay. Got it.
I like that hat.
Very
It's a
nice.
I like
hat.
it. It's a different color.
Viv Field.
What?
Nobody here speaks Yiddish?
No.
Nobody here speaks?
I don't know that word.
Viv Field. It means how much in Yiddish?
Oh, I don't know. I think 50, 45.
$50.
Well, every hat now is
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah.
So I wanted the new era hat that is like the USC and Rams hat I have. And JJ Reddit in the chat always says, I have a giant head.
Yeah.
I wear these big hats.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted that has just, it's black and it has the Kings logo. And then Batesh saw this one. He goes, you need that hat. That's a great color.
Good looking hat.
Even though it's a flex fit.
Mhm.
And I don't like flex. I like the full
Sometimes
thing.
when I wear a flex fit, like by the end of the day, I got a massive headache. Just been squeezing my melon.
Well, you got to go 3. You got to go 3 so it doesn't squeeze too tight.
Yeah?
See, you're trying to not look like you have a big head, so you're
Yeah.
trying to squeeze
Well,
tight.
I have a tiny head.
But you don't want to squeeze that tight.
I got a little pea head.
If you squeeze it too tight, you're going to get a headache.
I try and go medium large. Maybe I need to go large, extra large.
Oh no, he's got a snapback. You meant a snapback?
Oh, snapback.
Snapback.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Flex fit's
Yeah, flex fit's a whole different deal. Now,
Only
tonight,
go with the snapback now. I don't like
But I like the
fitted
I like
Fitted are
fitted.
cool.
I'm a 7.5.
big.
Yeah, I like
Not
mine
anymore,
with
though.
I like
Not
folding
anymore.
mine a little bit.
Oh, you mean when you lost all that weight, you
forehead.
lost some in the head too?
Yeah, I lost. No, so a lot of my hats are 7.5. That's why they look a little big. I was trying to do a double entendre. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah.
Since George left us, we're on our own for like 40 more minutes. I didn't realize he was going to leave so early.
I'm like, where's he going? Is he
I
going
figured
for,
it out.
Okay, is it
Because
basketball?
it's bothering the crap out of me.
Okay.
So I figured it out. He has the Thursday night game on ESPNU
Oh, the U.
in Atlanta.
What game is it? Like Georgia Tech playing?
Let me look. Hang on.
Because last week he had a game, and I was texting with him on Saturday. I'm like, bro, you're at a North Carolina versus Campbell game?
What's Campbell?
It was North Carolina State. I'm like,
Is that like the Campbell Conference in the NHL?
I don't know, man. I thought it was the soup.
That doesn't exist anymore, does it?
Oh, it doesn't?
No, those conferences, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
So I was like,
So the games are Louisiana Tech at Kennesaw State.
Yeah.
East Carolina at Tulane. It must be that one, right?
No, because Tulane's in New Orleans. Unless he's flying to
Jacksonville State at Sam Houston.
Okay, none of these are in Atlanta.
No.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know. I don't know where any of those places are. Not going to lie.
Southern Miss versus
It's Southern
Georgia
Miss
Southern?
at Georgia
Yeah.
Southern. It's got to be that one.
He's doing the Southern Miss Georgia Southern game on Thursday night.
Yep, at 5 o'clock.
I got to tell you something right now, and I love my boy Georgie.
This
I
says
gotta,
that it's on
I got to represent him.
ESPN2.
They got to get him better games. I'm not joking around. Like, I'll give you an example.
Just so you know, he could be working. So watch out what
No,
you say.
This is a compliment. Like, I was watching this past weekend. My Pitt Panthers play against Boston College. So at least Boston College Pitt, you got two teams from the ACC. I mean, they're giving him these games that are like they're taking George, my man, and they're putting him on the North Carolina State Campbell game, and then they're flying him cross country to go to the Lakers and the Warriors. You're going from this lower level of the ACC to the absolute highest level of professional broadcasting in the NBA. I want him to get better games.
If he is doing the ESPNU game, as indicated in a past email, he's doing the Kennesaw State game because that is actually in Georgia.
Okay.
And that is the ESPNU game.
God, I give this kid so much credit. I'm not even joking, not for 1 second. I give him so much credit.
Louisiana Tech at Kennesaw State on ESPNU.
Imagine if he had a big ego about this and he was like, I'm not doing these lower level college football games. I'm on the NBA Finals on ABC. I'm on network television doing the NBA Finals. Can I not get a better game than this? But I'll give you, guy is just grinding. Guy is out there busting his butt, trying to become a really good football play-by-play guy.
Well, he'll have a Saturday off and he'll be at home on a Friday.
Has he worn his blenders? Has he sent you guys a picture with the blenders from
Great
the field or whatever?
question. Has he worn his Coach Prime blenders on any of these pregame fields where he's taking all these nice pictures with his crew? Has he worn any of the Coach Prime blenders? Jorge Briones, that's an excellent question. And we will dig deep into that. We will do a full-blown investigation into that. No doubt about it.
Here we go, sir.
Now, today, I just want to ask this question. Stillers, here we go. That's right. Given that it is National Taco Day, are we going to have tacos at any point today?
We can.
I mean, don't you think?
When you walk with me to the Apple store,
What time is that happening?
We can walk I got to do one. Let me do one segment of Mason, Ireland. Because I have to
still
do
has the Cappy Cast.
Cappy Cast ends at noon.
Well, so that's perfect. I'll do a segment. I'll do a half hour with them. Then we'll walk, and then I need to be back by 3 o'clock to do some of DeMarco and Travis. Then I got a 4:15 dinner with Mace.
I don't know if our schedules are
and
going to
then we're
going to
put in his teeth at 4:17.
Oh, wow. Really? You're going to help put him in, are you? Really?
Yeah.
You're going to help put Mace's
Let me
teeth
put
back
my hand in your mouth, Jack.
Oh, my God.
Put it right in your mouth.
Beautiful.
There's a bunch of
Absolutely beautiful.
places that have deals for National Taco Day.
Oh, yeah?
Why won't our schedules work?
Well, I'm going to get off the Cappy Cast at noon.
Okay, I'll be done at 12:30 for some time. Okay.
I have a 12:30 call.
Oh, with whom?
With a company that's trying to advertise on the Cappy Cast.
Do they know that we're going to buy it out soon?
They don't, so I'm not going to tell them that.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
Does your staff know?
They do not know that.
But they've seen it on Twitter now, right?
I don't think they've seen it on Twitter.
Oh, because I responded directly to them yesterday in a comment.
And you said what?
Well, somebody was complimenting the cast. I go, enjoy it while it lasts before we buy it out and put an end to it.
You're really going to try and buy it out?
Yeah. Well, I only have to deal with you. It's not like I have to deal with a whole board.
No, I realize that, but when I show you the nuts and bolts, man,
show me the number,
the dollars and cents.
Fine.
You're really going to buy me out?
Yeah.
You think you're confident that dollar figure is out there?
I'm pretty confident.
Okay. Hey,
Are you the only person that
would be
is on the
wonderful.
sales team?
Yeah, I am the sales team.
Wow. So there you go. He doesn't have to pay anyone commission.
Now, are you
going to
give your guys severance or no?
You got to do that.
Can I pay you more to not give them severance?
You could.
Okay.
You
then let's do that.
You could do that.
Actually, just one of them, no severance.
No,
the other one, give this severance.
Because I'll be like LeBron. I'll do anything for money.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? So I'll even tease everybody, hey, look, I think I'm going to retire. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I'm going to have
this
an
morning
announcement.
we talked about what if we just acquire it and bring it in full.
Now that I like.
But one of them's got to go.
Which one?
You know which one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Got to go.
Really? Because you can't just let it live.
Nope.
Because it's global thermonuclear war.
I like it.
Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose. Somebody's got to live. Somebody's got to die. Like, that's just your whole philosophy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Why you like that?
It's just fun sometimes.
Why you like that?
Nothing's wrong with it.
Why are you so negative and nasty and mean-spirited? Come on.
It's not negative.
Lay down on
nasty.
the couch. Lay down on the couch.
I lay down on the couch a lot.
Let me work with you.
I do a lot of it.
Let me work with you a little bit.
Speaking of which, did you try, what's the show? Shrinking. Did you watch it yet?
No, what's Shrinking?
On Apple TV.
Great
It's
show.
incredible.
Tell me.
You would
Very
enjoy
funny.
it. You
Tell
should
me
watch
more.
it.
Harrison Ford's in it.
He's
very
incredible.
Funny.
He's so funny.
Should have won the
Jason
Emmy
Segel's
for it.
in it. He's incredible.
He's
and then the
great.
woman, it took me a couple episodes to figure out because I could recognize her voice, but she did a lot of work to her face. But it's the girl from Drew Carey's show.
Yeah,
the brunette,
his girlfriend.
She is
Yeah.
Drew Carey show.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Really?
I like the episode
He's
of when that
amazing.
fool takes him to the UFC gym to deal with his stress. Oh, that episode is pretty
I'm
good.
so
really
blown
great
away
show.
by how much content you guys can take in.
So
Like,
here's why. I'm very similar to you. I don't like new shows. I'll just rewatch Columbo or The West Wing when I have spare time. But it was after a game or whatever, and I was at Stephanie's house, and she goes, "You have to watch Shrink." And I'm like, "Nah, I don't have time for new shows." She's like, "Just put on one episode." I was hooked immediately. It was
See,
so good.
I am like, just as an example, Saturday, I must have watched like 4 or 5 college football games.
But then
So
there's the
through the day.
nighttime. There's
But
the
they were all
nighttime.
bad.
Yeah.
But
But
then
remember, here's the thing, and I'm not making fun of you when I say this.
Yeah.
We are no longer going out drinking because we're not she supports me, and I'm not going out drinking.
Yep.
So
Okay.
we
so
have
I-
a lot of
Yeah,
downtime
that
where
makes sense.
we're just at home, and I just want to relax with her and the bunny.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
that's not a euphemism.
You mean so like you have like a nice taco, a nice peach, and you play with the bunny, right? I mean, isn't that what you're saying?
Well,
You're a
he
bad
likes-
guy.
What do you mean bad guy?
You're a
What do you
bad
mean
guy.
bad guy? You have a nice taco. A peach is a very savory, juicy
Especially
sort of
put
a fruit.
okay, have you cut it and put tahini on it?
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
delicious,
Oh,
bro.
beautiful.
Are we talking about the
Beautiful.
real peach now?
Yeah,
or
we've
the
always
euphemism?
been talking about the real
Or
peach.
even
What are
the
you
canned
talking
ones,
about?
the canned ones. Those canned ones are pretty
Oh,
good
those
too.
canned ones are nice.
Yeah.
I don't
They're
like
already
canned
peeled.
peaches.
Yeah.
But they come in that jelly stuff.
Well, I mean, it again, it just depends on the mood. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Have
Yeah,
do you have HBO Max?
I do.
There's a show on there. It's kind of new. I think there's only 5 episodes. It's called Task. I guess there's only 8, so it's like halfway through at least. It's a great show. It's very, very good. I feel like Chris, I think I would really like it. It's
What's
like
the name of it?
60-second pitch.
Task.
60-second pitch.
It's about like Mark Ruffalo's in it, which he's amazing, and it's about like a motorcycle gang, and this guy's trying to get revenge on them, and there's like a
Revenge,
robbery,
I'm already in.
robbery
Yeah, right.
gone
Love
wrong
revenge.
situation.
What's it called?
Task.
Task.
Robbery gone wrong, and there's a mole. And you
You-
gotta figure out who it is. It's very
We
good.
can do a whole episode on where I destroy the life of the people working on the Capcast.
Oh, come on. You're so mean. Why are you so mean? Why are you so mean-spirited?
Especially that one. He's got a lot of kids to pay for.
Yes, he does. He does. Hey, the last show I actually watched, the last series was called The Terminal List. And that was
Never seen
because
that
one of our listeners had told me, hey, you got to see this. It's like one of these Navy SEAL kinds of shows, which I love. And but otherwise, I'm not joking. Like between Dodger games, previously Padre games, college football, NFL football. Last night I had, from 3 o'clock in the afternoon when the Dodgers came on until like 8:45 last night, I'm locked in on baseball and football. I don't have time to watch these shows. I'm so jealous of all the content you guys watch. You're talking about this Charlie Sheen documentary. Got nothing on that. There's somebody told me, I think it was Beto told me about a show that's about these like lesbian housewife
Oh, the
chicks.
Hunting Wives.
The Hunting Wives.
What's
Yeah,
that
was
called?
pretty good. That was pretty
Hunting
good.
Wives.
I haven't watched it,
The
but I've
Hunting-
heard about it.
Somebody just told me like you got to watch this show, The Hunting Wives. It's
It's
so
really
hot.
good, but-
moments. It got a little bit
it got
weird, the middle
it
to the
jumped
end.
the shark. Like
Yeah.
it could have been 2 less episodes. Also, the lead character, she's very pretty. She has a very weird wig on that show. It's a
And
weird
Poop
wig.
Cruise. You didn't watch Poop Cruise?
Oh yeah.
Poop Cruise?
No, I
Yeah.
refuse to watch that one.
What's Poop Cruise?
Oh,
It's a
it's
doc on
disgusting.
Netflix.
Ugh.
Wait,
Yeah.
Poop on a
Cruise?
cruise. Just
Basically,
the-
there's a cruise where the power went out, and it
It's
caused
a real thing.
Yeah,
It's a
it
documentary.
happened. And it caused all
2018.
it was for 2 days or 3 days or something. They were stranded at sea,
Yeah.
and since the power went out, that eventually affected their flushing system.
They had to poop in like red bags.
and then it just overflowed everywhere.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Wow.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I will just say I haven't seen the Poop Cruise. I'm curious now. I do watch on Instagram. Have you ever seen these guys that take like a giant like French roll and then they paint it in chocolate and then they stick
What?
it in a toilet and then they go find the manager of the store and they're like, "Hey man, there's a problem in your bathroom, dude." And
What are you
so,
watching?
Yeah, on
So you're
Instagram.
not watching the
You tell
content
us
of
you
like
don't have-
shrinking,
right,
but you're
right.
watching poop on
Well, no.
Instagram.
So the
Scroll
guy
endlessly on
so-
these Instagram videos about poop.
Yeah,
fake
so there's
poop
got so
tricks.
these two guys, they're like, they take this giant French roll, they paint it brown in like chocolate, right? And then they go into the bathroom and they stick it halfway in the toilet. So like this is like a 20-inch roll.
Where
And-
did you find this? Is it like Justin going, "Oh man, you got to watch
that
this"?
No,
what-
I'm telling him
I
he's
want
got
to
to
know
watch
where
it.
your algorithm caught
I
that
don't
into
know.
your algorithm.
That's something that like my little brother used to do.
Oh, dude, this is hilarious. So they got this giant like 20-inch French roll. It's all brown. It's halfway sticking out of the toilet. They go find the manager and like, "Hey, there's a problem in the bathroom." And the guy comes in And he looks at it, he's like, oh, God, no. And they spray like this really smelly spray. And the guy can't, he's like, oh, it stinks. And they're like, well, we got to get it out. And so like the guys who set it up, they like go and they pick it up with like toilet paper. Like, here, you take it. And the employees are like, no, get it away. Like, dude, this is hilarious.
That's actually kind of funny.
I freaking die laughing.
I don't know how you found it.
Yeah, I
but
don't
that's
either.
actually-
That sounds like my
it sounds
brother's
pretty
good
funny.
old like poop on a dollar trick they used to do.
What's that?
They would like wipe poop on a dollar and
All
put
right,
it put it in front of the grocery store and watch people go to pick it up and then be like, ew, gross. And they would just sit there and like laugh at it.
I used to do something
very
similar.
similar.
All right, let me tell you what I used to do.
What'd you used to do?
When I worked, my dad owned a gas station when I was a little kid. So to like kind of make some light of having to work at the gas station all day, pumping gas and checking people's oil and whatever else, we used to take quarters and we would super glue them to the ground.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to imagine this is in South Florida where there's all these old people, right? And they come walking up and they're like, oh, look, a quarter on the ground. That's my quarter. And then the old man would try and sit there and pick at the quarter, and it would just frustrate them because they couldn't actually get it off the ground. So we would just sit there and laugh at them. But that's a horrible thing to do.
My barber, Rick, he's got vending machines.
Harmless.
He got quarters out, underneath the vending machines for gum or whatever, so the kids always get full. Shout out to Rick in West Covina.
There's a movie called Empire Records where they do that. They stick quarters all on the ground. It's great. Never seen Empire Records? Great movie.
No.
Nobody?
I've seen it. It's a good
I think
movie.
I have, yeah.
It's decent.
That was a
movie.
fantastic movie.
Yeah?
I wouldn't
Is
go
that
that
good,
far,
huh?
but it's good.
It was that good.
It was aight.
All right, let's take a time out on all that.
Why the hell not?
You're just done, huh?
I'm not done. I just think we could use cleanse the palate a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Why not?
9:35. Good morning. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and then more fun and frivolity, and we'll see what Cappy, what else is in the algorithm. How about that? The Sedano Kap Morning Show on a Tuesday, a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence Sucker.
Tomorrow night, the Black and Gold are back at BMO Stadium, and they're on fire.
Delgado chipping it into the middle. Denise there.
LAFC goes for the 6th straight win as they host Toronto FC in a midweek showdown.
So we have to stick together, build the momentum to arrive in the playoff with full of confidence.
Don't miss the hottest team in Major League Soccer, LAFC versus Toronto FC, tomorrow night. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Forget Lakers trade rumors. Mason and Ireland are breaking down boy bands with Rob Palenka.
Last thing, Rob. My job is to generally ask dumb questions sometimes, and I know you went to see the Backstreet Boys. What is the best Backstreet Boys song?
I would say the song "As Long as You Love Me."
Yeah, I want it that way.
No, that's a different song.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Don't miss Mason and Ireland weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
$9:38. Good morning. Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Tuesday. Our YouTube only hour on YouTube and the ESPN app. On this day in 1989, Paula Abdul's "Forever Your Girl" hit number 1 on the U.S. album chart. Cappy, take a listen to this.
How long was Paula Abdul big thing?
A big thing, I'd say. She had probably 3-year, 4-year run.
Right, sounds about right. It wasn't a long period, right?
2 albums, didn't she?
Yeah.
Laker girl, right?
Yep.
Do, 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 do.
Then she had a great run on American Idol.
Where she had drank from her cup quite a bit.
Yep. Oh. Oh, man. Come on.
What did that mean exactly?
You know what it means.
I'm not sure I do. Ask you guys this question. When the Dodger game ended last night,
Yeah.
did everybody go over to this Jacksonville, Kansas City game?
Yep. Yes.
But that's you. You're saying yes. Everybody else watching Monday Night
I
Football
had it on
last
my
night?
phone
went
and
to
had
sleep.
something else on the TV.
I had to go to bed.
What'd you have on the TV? I'm curious.
So Gene and
Drinking.
I watched. No. We watched Love Is Blind back on.
Love is Blind.
Love Is Blind, yeah.
Huh?
Dating show on Netflix.
Okay.
Cappy doesn't know what that is. He's too busy watching
I'm watching
French
games.
rolls on
Yeah,
his
I'm watching games.
phone.
I'm watching giant French roll duties on Instagram.
I watch a lot of Dodger games for a long period of time, and then a lot of basketball games for Laker games constantly. So I have to give up the TV every once in a while and watch on my phone.
Oh, so this is not your choice of what you were watching last
I think
night.
it's just being like compromising.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
I do. I can get that because I get it. I get it also. I think a lot of guys get it. When football season comes and you say to your wife or your girlfriend, "Hey, Sundays are for football," and they go, "Whoa, hold on. What do you mean Sundays are for football?" Yeah, that's it. Sundays. That's it. I'm watching football all day long. And I will tell you honestly, this past weekend, watching NFL football in the early window, the 10 a.m. window, was literally some of the worst, most boring football.
So boring.
Seriously, because of the blowouts. I woke up early to watch that Vikings-Browns game. Linz, did you wake up extra early for your team?
I did just because I wanted to see Dylan Gabriel. That's it. If Joe Flacco would have been starting, I would not have bothered.
But, Dylan Gabriel had the Browns in position to win that game. And,
Yeah,
the
he was
strength of their
decent.
team is their defense, and the defense is what gave it up, especially at the end.
I'm starting to think that they have a coaching problem because I was all on board for Kevin Stefanski, but the amount of pre-snap penalties, they just have no discipline.
Well, I look at the early window on Sunday. The Raiders-Colts was a complete
Yeah,
blowout.
that's
That was a
terrible.
waste of everybody's time. The Giants-Saints is a game that who's watching that?
No one.
You have a 1-3 Giants against an 0-4 Saints, at least at the time.
Jackson Dart fan, maybe?
I mean, I wanted to see Jackson Dart do well after he beat down the Chargers, which I loved, but that didn't really happen. Cowboys-Jets was a terrible game that I didn't want to watch. Jets are 0-5. By the way, have you seen the story about Jerry Jones? Chris, I know how much you love Jerry Jones. Did you see that Jerry Jones gave the MetLife crowd the finger at
That's
the game?
awesome.
And when they asked Jerry, because they said, well, Jerry, you might get disciplined by the NFL for giving the finger to the fans. Jerry said, well, it was an accident. They said, well, what do you mean it was an accident? He's like, well, we scored the touchdown. I kind of put up the wrong finger, and I don't
need to
know.
find this now because that's a great excuse.
Saying number one, and I don't know, man. The middle finger somehow popped up. But Cowboys-Jets was
That's
trash.
amazing.
Dolphins-Panthers, who wants to see that game? The Dolphins were a 1-3 team. The Panthers were a 1-3 team. Who wants to watch that?
I'm forwarding you a commercial. Could you just read it now?
You want me to read it?
Well, because you got to do the Cappy Cast after, so we don't really have production time.
Oh, all right.
Oh, by the way, I'm watching this video. He clearly flipped the bird. He pointed at the crowd and flipped the bird.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at
But,
this.
but read what he says now, because it's on the homepage of ESPN.com. It's on the homepage. He's
I'm
like,
gonna find it.
Yeah, you got to read this article. He's like, well, it was an accident. I
want the audio because he's got we love the Jerry drops.
He's the best.
You've known you've hit a glory hole.
I wonder,
dance with the devil.
I wonder if there is any audio of Jerry explaining that it was just an accident. I didn't really mean to give everybody the finger. It just happened by accident.
You have the email there that I just sent?
Well, I haven't gotten to it yet.
My guess is that he said it on his weekly appearance on that radio show,
105.3
right?
The Fan.
Yeah.
Guys, you better stand down and let me explain to everybody that it was an accident. I went to give everybody the number one sign, popped up middle finger,
Oh,
and you
I did
better
find
accept
it. Hang
that.
on a minute.
Stand by.
Okay.
While we stand by for audio, you got the script there?
I do.
Okay, here we go.
Wait,
Three,
hold on. I'm not quite ready yet.
Yeah.
I just got the email. Hold on a second.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, guys, it's Cap, and I'll tell you what, game days are always better with mountain cold refreshment in your hand. That's why Trojan fans choose chill with icy cold Coors Light. Next time you're at the Coliseum, check out the brand new Coors Light
Oh, boy.
USC mural. Yeah, that got me.
Okay, here we go. Let's
3,
start from the top because I
3,
think
2,
I
1.
stepped on your front end. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, guys, it's Cap, and I'll tell you what, game days are always better with mountain cold refreshment in your hand. That's why Trojan fans choose chill with icy cold Coors Light. Next time you're at the Coliseum, check out the brand new Coors Light USC mural by Gate 19. Grab an icy cold Coors Light and a pic for all your socials, and you, my friend, are ready to chill. Coors Light is mountain cold refreshment, crisp and refreshing every time, and perfect for game day.
29.3. Nice.
Not bad.
Right on the money.
Well, whoever wrote this, I got to tell whoever wrote this.
It's Mark Cates.
Hey, Mark Cates, the way you threw in my friend, that was not an improv.
Oh, I thought that was an ad-lib.
No, not an ad-lib at all.
Well, he knows how to write for you.
Oh, he does. Listen to this.
Oh,
Listen to
nice.
this. Grab an icy cold Coors Light for a pic for your socials, and you, my friend, are ready to chill.
Oh, that's nice.
You, sir, are ready to chill. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Oh, wait a minute.
That was nice.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you not do that part?
I did not do that
part. Oh, so now we're
Now
off.
I got to redo it.
No, you don't have to redo it.
Here
Just
we go.
give me the tag quickly, and I'll make it work.
3, 2. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. See how fast that was?
Yeah,
it was
that
like
was-
7/10 of a second.
That's fine.
That was pretty good. I like when we do spots on the air.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Take people behind the curtain.
Right.
Let them see that 20-inch French roll dipped
in chocolate.
I'm going to find this account.
Can
on
you send it to
Instagram.
me? Do not accept
send
it
to you.
because it'll hijack your algorithm. Like my algorithm is all bunnies and golf videos, which is fine. But if you accept this video, then you're going to get the algorithm will think, oh, he's into giant French rolls painted in chocolate.
I think I'd be okay with it.
it's
Like,
already-
send it my way then. Don't worry about them.
Yeah, don't send it my way.
It's already going to show up now that you brought it up. Just
That's
the
probably
mentioning it, they're
Yeah.
listening to you, so now it's going to be in your algorithm anyway.
That's probably true.
Here's the story, by the way. Dallas Cowboys owner and general manager Jerry Jones said it was an unfortunate gesture made to fans at MetLife Stadium.
Hang on, I got it.
Oh,
So
there's
hang on.
actual
Give me-
audio?
Yeah, give
Play
me,
the audio.
give me 30 seconds. And
Give her
I'll-
30 more
3,
seconds.
2, 1.
3, 2.
While we wait for that, let me tell you this. The
Go ahead.
ALDS is on the ESPN LA app. Hear MLB playoff baseball on the ESPN LA app starting at 1 p.m. with Mariners Tigers Game 3, followed by Blue Jays Yankees right after. Just hit the ESPN Radio Live Sports tile for play-by-play from ESPN Radio. And be sure to keep up the Dodger conversation, the Dodgers, tomorrow morning at 6:30 with the Blue Review on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. The MLB postseason on ESPN LA, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Hey, nicely done. Very nicely done.
They say I'm a professional.
You are. Linz, do you have that Jerry Jones thing yet? If not, believe me when I tell you, I do have something I really want to go off on. And especially it helps me when George is not here, that it allows me to go off on this.
Geez.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, we got a prize picks
Well,
copy
prize picks
too?
from Mario.
Oh, really? We got prize picks too, huh?
Yeah,
Did he send it to you?
Might as
He
well
did.
knock it out now, you know.
Okay, you guys want me to do another spot?
Yeah.
Chris,
Is this a 60 or a 30?
3, 2.
Is it a 60 or a 30?
I'm going to say this is a 60.
All right.
All right.
Stand
3,
by.
2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, guys, it's Cap, and you and I make decisions every day. But on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this sports season. On Prize Picks, whether you're a football fan, a basketball fan, or a fan of both like me, it's always good to be right. Prize Picks now offers stacks. I love stacks, by the way, because you can take the same player and you can play multiple plays on this player. You can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. And if you want to pick more on Steph Curry's points, 3-pointers, and assists, now you can pick all of them in the same lineup only on Prize Picks. Follow other Prize Picks players directly on the app and copy their lineups in one click. Whether it's a friend, a celebrity partner, or just someone who likes your picks, hit the follow button and check out every lineup they create in the new feed tab on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. How close?
57.
Oh, not bad. That
pretty
was a
good.
little fast.
You went a little fast. You want to do it one more time?
No.
You want to hear Jerry now from 105.3 The Fan?
Answer yes, but can I just tell you one thing?
Nope.
That is a really important thing to know about Prize Picks is that you can follow people. So, hey, like I'm always asking everybody, will you send
The
me your
ad's
Prize
over.
Picks?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You know,
I'm kidding.
but like I'll always
Oh,
say
he gave you a very sarcastic laugh there.
I'm kidding.
I'll say to Ron the Caddy, Ron, send me your picks, and he does. But you can follow Ron the Caddy, or you can follow me, or I can follow you, and I can take your picks, so you don't have to just send them to me.
All right, let's hear the sound. 3, 2, 1.
When you gave the Jet fans the finger, were you just telling them how many wins they're going to have this year? Or was that like, when you gave the Jet fans the
Of
finger,
course
were
I
you
messed
just
it up,
telling
but
them
it's
how
fine.
many wins they're going to have this year? Or was that like their IQ?
You know, that was unfortunate that was a kind of a exchange with our fans out in front of us there was a swarm of Cowboy fans out in front, not Jet fans, Cowboy fans. And the entire stadium was brimming with the enthusiasm of Cowboys, and certainly late in the game. And that was inadvertent on my part because that was right after we'd made our last touchdown. And we were all excited about. There wasn't any antagonistic issue or anything like that. I just put up the wrong show on the hand, but that was inadvertently done. And I'm not kidding. It was, if you want to call it accidental, you can call it accidental. But it got straightened around pretty quick. I've had a chance to look at it. It got straightened around pretty quick, but the intention was thumbs up. And then basically pointing at our fans because everybody was jumping up and down excited.
Wait a minute, is he really trying to say it was an accident?
Yeah, he is like literally trying to say.
Why not just say, yeah, I gave him the middle finger, so what?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to get fined, maybe? What do you get fined?
What does it matter? How much is he going to get fined?
What if he just says, hey, look, guys, I'm 84 years old.
Yeah.
And I meant to put up the index finger.
I was pooping myself accidentally.
But my motor skills,
the middle finger.
my motor skills in my hands, actually, I went to put up the one, but the one came up.
That's kind of what he said.
The middle.
Well, yeah, but he went to the thumb. He went to the thumb
Thumbs
instead
up.
of the
You're
pointer
right.
finger.
He said thumbs
like,
up.
You're going two
Wait,
fingers over.
I think we got a problem if he's mistaking.
he's getting
his,
a FedEx.
Yeah.
What's next? He's going to be coaching the Raiders?
Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow. That is rough, man.
Too
You,
soon.
you have been very, very rough on Pete Carroll.
And I love Pete.
No, I don't think you do.
I do.
I don't think you do.
No, I love Pete for
If
what
you
he did at
loved him-
USC,
Yeah.
but he should have not come back. Just stay away.
Well, I think we started having this conversation at the beginning of the season. Who will be more successful? Or maybe we should have looked at it differently. We should have said, who will fail faster between Bill Belichick at North Carolina and Pete Carroll at the Raiders?
They're kind of neck and neck right now, aren't they?
They are. And I think that the biggest issue with these guys is, because let me ask you guys this question. If you were 74 years old and you had lifetime money, not just from you if you got to 74 to 94, you have money for your children and your grandchildren. You've got, like in Bill Belichick's case, let's say you've got $50 million in the bank, and I'm just making up a number.
Generational wealth.
If you've got generational wealth and you're 74 years old, are you jumping back into what you do?
No. And by the way, my father's 74, and he's still sharp. We have great conversations about the business and everything. He would never be able to do the intensity of work he did at 44 because he's 74. And we should, by the way, keep this in mind the next time we're, not to get political, but electing a president. Why are we thinking that men in their 70s should be doing this job that requires 20 hours of work every day?
Absolutely right. I mean, honestly, I can't believe, sometimes when these guys get into their 70s or 80s and they are still doing their job. Listen, I'll give you guys an example.
And that's only fresh in my mind because there's a meme going around, and instead of Pete Carroll, it's Joe Biden as the Raiders coach,
right?
Which is funny.
It is
but it's
funny.
also like we elected somebody, and we've done it again.
Right.
Somebody in their 70s. And here's the thing. Do I think Bill Belichick is now senile and Pete Carroll senile? No. But this is an intense job. And yes, North Carolina probably wasn't a great fit. And the Raiders, Pete Carroll, you knew it was not going to be a great fit because the ownership, the money, whatever.
But just think about it like this. Just think about it from a radio perspective for a second, right? Why is a guy like Howard Stern in his, I want to say Howard's probably pushing 70.
I think he's in his 70s now, right?
We'll look it up here real quick. But Howard Stern, why is it that a guy who has hundreds of millions, I would bet Howard Stern has way more money than Pete Carroll.
He's 71.
Okay, way more money than Pete Carroll and Bill Belichick. Why does a guy like Howard Stern continue to want to do this? And maybe it's not every day.
But he doesn't, so that's the point.
But 3 days a week.
He's got a pretty great vacation schedule.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing, and he's out of his house. He's not putting in 20 hours a day.
No, but what I'm saying
Coaching
is,
requires 20 hours a day.
But
and travel.
But
He's
here's
got a net worth upwards of $650 million.
Right, but here's the thing. There are certain people that just are that person no matter what. Pete Carroll cannot take himself away from coaching and say, you know what I could do? I've been a head coach in the NFL. I've won a Super Bowl. I've won multiple national championships. I've produced Heisman Trophy winners. I've had a great career. You know what I can do? I could consult for a team. I could work directly with a head coach. I could break down film and lend my opinions, and I could get my fix of football. But no, Pete still wants to be a head coach. And by the way, his ego, and I love Pete, but his ego is I can fix anything,
Well, that's the
including
point.
the Raiders.
Right.
And
That's your point.
And that goes to Bill Belichick also. Bill Belichick's ego, because listen, hey, Bill, Your 24-year-old girlfriend is not with you because you're the head coach at North Carolina. Your 24-year-old girlfriend is with you for the money, bro. And she'd still be with you if you were on a yacht vacationing somewhere and you were studying film and breaking it down and you were sending messages to Mike Vrabel about what the Patriots should do so that they don't get beat by the well, whatever, so that they can beat the Bills. You understand my point? Like some guys, for whatever reason, they've got all the money, they've had all the success. Why is it that they continue to do what they do, especially when they're in high-stress worlds? Pete Carroll and Bill Belichick, they're both right now a disaster. But I can tell you this, neither one of those guys would quit because their egos are too big. But they're running out of time. I don't know, man. I think they're out of their minds. I think both of them are completely out of their
Pete
minds.
Carroll should have known the situation with the Raiders was not going to be good based on the organization and the ownership.
Yes.
And yeah, if you thought maybe Tom Brady was somehow going to fix that, Tom Brady's never been an executive.
Right.
But he's never been a president of a team.
But you might say the same thing about Jim Harbaugh.
Just because he's walking around sucking people's blood because he's a vampire, that doesn't mean that he's going to be great.
LeBron might be a vampire, by the way.
Really?
Well, Cap said that he's never going to retire.
Never going to retire. I'm pretty much convinced he's never going to retire.
I want you to drink Henny.
That was good. That was good. Like that.
All right, 9:55. Time for Seller's Advantage, made possible by our friends at Seller's Advantage, the dealer's choice. Real deal with Cap. You want to sell your house? Before you call an agent, call Seller's Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer or visit sellersadvantage.com. DRE 0196-1658, Cappy.
So today on The Real Deal, I'm glad George has already taken off because you guys know how my boy George is, right? George is, he came in yesterday morning super hot, wanting to beat up on the Raiders because they're awful, but we already know they're awful. I, of course, wanted to spend my time beating up on the Chargers, who had lost the week before at the Giants and then came home, again, in theory, played in front of all those Commander fans at SoFi Stadium, and the Chargers have lost 2 straight games. But it doesn't necessarily fit our 2 different agendas. But since I got Sexy Jexy here today, and since I got Parker Bell, and since these guys are showing videos pointing up my nose on the YouTube, I want to say to you 2 Charger fans back there, guys, I'm trying to explain this to you. You don't listen to me. You don't respect what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to spit facts at you 2 young fellas.
What were you about to just say?
I don't know how
that didn't sound good.
I'm going to try and spit some facts at you 2 young fellas. The Charger curse is real. Now, you say to me, how do you know? Well, I'll just use a couple of recent examples. Do you guys know that when the Chargers signed Najee Harris, prior to this, he'd played 4 seasons in the NFL. He played in 68 games. Didn't miss any. Omarion Hampton, when he was in college, played 3 seasons, 38 games. Didn't miss any. Now both of these guys are out. Do you understand what I'm trying to educate you 2 young fellas on? Come over here to the Rams side. Come be a Rams fan.
You want them to ram it?
Big time. I want you to join the Ramily. Stop with this Charger nonsense, the 2 of you.
What about Brian Cohen? He's a Chargers fan.
Also embarrassing. Embarrassing. There is a curse on that franchise, and not even Jim Harbaugh can fix it. In fact, I would argue that Jim Harbaugh, bringing the baggage that he brought from Michigan, only contributes to the Charger curse. Take that, Sexy Jexy. And that's your dealer's choice real deal.
Thank you, Cappy.
Thank you.
What a morning.
It's been great.
A live imaging Tuesday made
barely
possible
made it.
by our friends at Providence. We'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early at 7 a.m. Enjoy Kings opening night. We'll be there at Crypto.com Arena. We'll be talking about it tomorrow on the Sedano Kap Morning Show. Sedano's going to be from Atlanta, apparently, tomorrow morning. We'll see how that goes. You think he's going to do all 3 hours tomorrow?
No. No chance.
Have nuggets?
No chance.
No,
he had no nuggets for me.
He
today.
wasn't. He didn't want to give you any nuggets.
It was weird.
He's
too.
like, nope.
His nuggets are awesome.
Gave me
during
a
the
4-piece
Cap 10.
today. 4-piece nuggets.
Got a 4-piece rather than a 10-piece.
I was in a bit of a mood, I think.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy your Tuesday. Smile, sucker. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for a Wednesday edition of the Sedano Kap Morning Show right here on ESPN LA.
everybody.
Can't get enough of the Rich Eisen Show? You're in luck. You can find us everywhere. Watch us weekdays on Disney Plus from noon to 3 Eastern. Miss the show? We've got a podcast so you can listen anytime. But here's the best part. Our YouTube channel. Subscribe at youtube.com/Rich Eisen Show and you'll never miss a moment. Now, on with the show.
Defense, dominate on three. Picked off. Devin Lloyd. What a year.
This is the Rich Eisen Show.
Touchdown. Trevor Lawrence ran it in.
Live from the Rich Eisen Show studio in Los Angeles. Earlier on the show, host of the Greenlight Podcast, Chris Long. Still to come, ESPN senior